Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table live stream of Torg Eternity Day 1.
You are
live stream of Torg Eternity Day 1. Found it. That's why we were having a music issue.
Okay.
Stream open, so it wasn't a...
We didn't
Yep,
have the
I forgot
last
to turn the
section
volume
this
down.
time.
So, as I was saying, welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table live stream of Torg Eternity Day 1, Aysle Act 2.
Do you want to eat somebody?
Huh? When last we left our heroes, they had managed to make their way into the National Gallery in London after fighting off a dragon. Not only fighting off the dragon, but killing said dragon. And as we pick back up, they find themselves in the National Gallery, having just arrived. Let me bring up my quest notes.
Mashed potato?
Now, this is actually part of Act 1, but since we had to stop last time, we're rolling it into Act 2.
So does that mean we get points?
You get to draw a whole fresh thing of possibilities
Already done.
Wait.
and draw new cards.
Sweet.
We're good.
Yep.
Didn't we just get new cards?
Yep. All right. You guys already scavenged the square, gathering weapons and armor. And now, everybody has congregated, everybody who was in the square has congregated in the National Gallery, in the large room right towards the front, the big, large lobby area. I think there's one, and if I'm wrong, well, it's my game world.
There is now.
There is now. Refugees are huddling inside, and they're all well away from the doors. And as you guys come in, they start battering you with questions about what's going on. How did you do all those amazing things outside? Jamie's assistant, Jan, immediately starts taking a head count of the students.
Good idea.
And as she does, she looks to Jamie, panicked, and says, "There's one missing. It's Amelia."
Oh, crud.
God damn it, Amelia.
Oh,
Sorry.
Hey,
Yes.
fix your mic.
I was eating. I was trying to.
Oh, Dee, you actually did rip your book.
We weren't kidding about that.
I did not know.
I am not the only one to watch this kid.
I'm sorry. All right. So,
Amelia's missing.
Amelia is missing. And according to the other children who immediately start yelling, she went to look at the exhibits.
Yeah.
Well, we better find her.
Especially
All right.
since the statue came to life. Who knows what's going to come to life in here?
Oh, yeah.
everybody make a find test.
Okay. Let's
You're
see.
doing that.
13 adds plus 1. I got a 10.
Oh, shoot.
Target number is 8.
Oh, I beat it.
Thacker missed it. 39.
I'm going to run back and help her real quick.
Mhm. Okay, so redheads are an easier DC to find than everyone else.
Well, yeah. You just look for the lack of soul.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
That's a nice dice bag.
I know, right? I know where you can get one like it.
Really?
Yeah. If anyone's interested, let me know. I have the business cards in my pocket.
Strangely enough, I have one similarly made.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger though.
Well,
I mean,
I just pack a lot more dice than you do, Ben.
Hmm. Ah, you have more probabilities.
possibilities?
Fuck you guys. So Harley, why don't you amuse us while we're waiting?
Do you have any amusing stories to tell?
About what?
What's going on in the high schools of the youth these days?
I don't know. I don't go to high school. I'm never at the high school. Although I did have a freshman give me a butterfly tattoo.
Mm.
I can't get it off.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Permanent marker?
I have adopted 4 children. They call me mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Help me.
Ah, so that makes you a teen mother then.
Yeah.
You can be on TV.
With children who are 2 years younger than me, but
That's not how that works. That's not how any of that works.
I know that's the problem.
Have you, I don't endorse violence, but have you tried punching them?
I
I have
endorse
greatly
violence.
considered it.
I mean,
It's okay. I have twins too. Apparently, we learned that the other day.
You get around,
right? Yeah.
Look, I was nice to them once. Now they call me mom.
See, there's your problem. You never
Ooh.
be nice to anyone.
I've had that problem before.
Like
Yeah.
gremlins on the street.
I think that's how I got married once.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, from what I've heard from a couple of my friends, marriage isn't that fun.
It's not.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'd like to apologize to any married couples I offended. Don't do it.
Commitment.
It's not even about commitment. The tax breaks aren't worth the legal entanglements. It is too damn expensive to get unmarried.
Sucks to be you.
It did, actually. I'm good
Now
now.
he knows this.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm speaking from experience.
Interesting.
He is not happy.
He is not happy.
Eh.
I don't even know if he put us on break or we're just talking to random people.
I think we're just talking to random people.
We
I mean,
can
I could-
offend some more people.
Okay.
Like that.
Could
Amish.
offend a lot more people.
Not to be racist, but goat cheese sucks.
How is that? What?
Wouldn't that be species?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Correct terminology here. Like,
Hmm.
What do you do?
Oh no, we are actually still live. Woohoo.
Okay.
I would like to apologize to everyone who has to listen to this right now.
this is James's fault.
I anti-apologize to everybody, especially the Hungarians.
Hey,
Wow.
I'm Hungarian.
I'm just hungry, but still.
They know what they did.
Well, are we talking like Charlemagne here? Because, yeah.
No, Charlemagne was German, or Franco-German.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm actually really, I'm genetically related to him,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't like
First
half
time-
of the world.
Yeah, probably that and Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, but yeah. So I was telling someone about that, and they're like, "You're related to Charlemagne the rapper?" I'm like, "No, Dude, no."
I can see it.
Hmm.
All right. Sorry about that, but he is a handful when you're trying to get him to go to bed.
That's fine. We were busy interrogating.
I heard something about she doesn't want to sound racist, but when you say that, you're going to be racist.
Yeah,
It was speciesist,
Yeah.
actually.
Was
It
it
was a
speciesist?
Vine reference, guys.
All
Come
right.
on.
What's Vine?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that something
God.
you kids are doing these
Is
days?
that, is that
No,
Okay.
Vine is dead.
Is that similar to the TikToks?
It's better than Tic Tacs.
All right. Back to the game. So, who hit the 8 or better?
12.
20.
13.
All right. As you guys are moving through, you notice that the big thing that's on display right now is a series of movie props as part of the fantasy art exhibit. And it looks like a lot of things are out of place, partially from the earthquake that shook the area, but it also looks like some of the exhibits have been ransacked. A lot of movie props are missing, and some museum pieces made of precious metals are missing, and there's no apparent signs of Amelia. However, from somewhere downstairs, as you guys pass by one of the big sets of stairs going down in the gallery, you hear, "She caught me!"
The heck?
Well, that sounds
And it came from downstairs.
That
to
sounds
the
ominous.
downstairs.
I'll go ahead and pull
All
out
right.
Lucy at this point.
All right. As you guys rush downstairs, the room downstairs is gone. The room that it sounded like the noise came from. As you come up to the door and you look in, the whole floor has collapsed down into a dark and winding tunnel.
Oh,
There's
crap.
some blood on the precipice. And you guys can make an evidence analysis test
Ooh, I got
as you
it.
get a good look at it.
Let's see, that defaults to mind.
We'll give it a shot.
I rolled well enough to succeed at that, surprisingly.
What was the DC?
10.
10. Okay. Good success or normal success.
I got 12.
Pass.
I got a 1. Not a natural 1, but
And not a
But a
pass.
1 nonetheless.
So everyone but Pat Larkin
oh no, wait, no, I got a 5.
and
And Sean Malloy.
Father Reyes, whatever
Yeah,
he's
he's
playing
Sean
this
Malloy
week.
this time.
One of the things.
But the one time he
Um,
could actually make the accent and he doesn't.
Oh, pardon me.
Now I'm just not going to do it on principle.
It's fair.
So, as you're looking at the blood, you're certain it's not human blood. As a matter of fact, it's got that same kind of hue that the blood of the creatures you fought outside before the dragon showed up had.
Oh, the toothy orc ones.
They don't really look like orcs. They're kind of pale-skinned humanoids, white hair, red eyes. However, now the tunnel down underground beckons to you.
Does anyone have a flashlight?
Nope.
It's a flashlight.
You know what a flashlight is. It's just a kind of foggy idea.
Is there any flashlights or torches around?
You could, pardon me, you could make a functional torch with some furniture that's nearby.
Well, then that's what we'll do.
All right.
All right.
And we'll have Jamie Thacker carry it.
Let's see here.
All right. So, as you guys follow the tunnel down, you're guessing that the passageway is winding its way under Trafalgar Square. Water drips into one section, probably from one of the fountains above, and then it finally opens into the Charrington Cross Underground Station. As you're looking around, you see lots of mauled and mangled bodies across the turnstile. However, you don't see any immediate signs of Amelia nor the creatures that took her. You can make a tracking test.
All right.
Difficulty number is 8.
What does that default to?
Mind.
Oh, I passed.
Pass.
Let's see, I passed with a good success,
20s
actually.
Explode also.
Yes.
Yes.
20s and 10s. That's a fail on Jamie. And a fail on Bel Patel.
Neither of you made it?
Pat Larkin did.
Pat did? Okay.
So I got a 17 then.
Well,
So good success for you too.
Yep.
on the other side of the turnstiles, you see the signs of people having been dragged away. There's also a trail of blood and bodies that's really hard to miss. Looks like it leads deeper into the tube system, and then a little ways down in the tube system, it leads off into a new, more natural-looking tunnel that opens up along the side wall.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll keep moving on.
Yeah, this is some weird shit.
You guys keep following the newly created tunnel.
I have these new powers. I'm going to do some weird shit.
Yep. And as you guys are traveling down and you're following the trail, everybody make a find check.
They find
13.
nope.
I got a 5.
I got a 10.
Okay. 5, a 10,
9.
9,
What's the DC?
10.
Okay. Then we've got a good success for Bel Patel, a normal success for Jamie Thacker, and a good success for Pat Larkin.
All right. So everybody who beat the 10 notices that in a small side cave, just out of your line of sight, there is a bright white light source. Doesn't look like the creatures went to check it out because they continue straight down the path. However, it looks like it just goes in at least a little ways.
Well, let's check it out.
You guys go. A couple of us stay back here, or should we just stick together?
We don't know what's down here.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Continue on down that side.
Everybody's going down the side passage.
Yep.
It goes about 10 meters. And then as you turn one last corner, you see what appears to be a pulsating globe of white light. And as you enter the room, it's emitting this warm glow and a mild static field that's raising everybody's hair gently. And it's kind of flowing in and out almost like it's alive. And then suddenly it separates into 1,000 tiny globules, kind of like when a good wind catches a dandelion.
Yeah.
And those globules fall over. Who's wounded?
I
that
am.
would be Jamie Thacker.
Um,
I'm good. No, I don't have any wounds.
it flows over Pat. Or not Pat. It flows over Chris. Sorry. And as the lights flow over Chris, he feels a very strong warmth, and his wounds close.
Nice. Wounds or shock too?
All of your shock as well.
Nice. Wow.
Closes one wound.
I'm all right.
Does it do the same to Jamie Thacker?
Nope. Afterwards, it reforms into a sphere, and it appears to be much dimmer than what it was, and glides back toward a rock outcropping. The light then fills a slender, hollow tube tucked behind one of the stones. And Belle would immediately recognize it as a magic wand.
Well, Belle will immediately go and grab some magic wand.
Once per scene, the light recharges, and you'll be able to use it to heal one wound and all shock.
Nice.
Axiom Magic 24.
Yep. All right. As you go back to following the trail, you descend deeper and deeper. The cavern walls begin to give way to rough-hewn stone corridors with bizarre markings crudely etched into the walls. Some corridors feature blazing torches or piles of unidentifiable material set aflame to provide dim light. Webbing coats the walls as the hallway opens up into a much larger space. The large room is more like a natural cavern than the halls that preceded it, and strange stalactites covered in webbing hang down over your heads. Probing the webbing, looks like those aren't stalactites, those are bodies, desiccated bodies of some of those creatures.
Sword out.
All right. Bring this up.
I'm going to go ahead and preemptively cast shield on myself.
We're going to give this a moment to load.
I'm going to attempt to find the giant spider.
We are going to find a giant spider.
I rolled poorly. I do not see it.
Die.
Scotty's going to die.
All right, so Belle has the light source.
No, Jamie Thacker has the light source.
Belle also has a light source. The wand.
Oh, the wand does the light. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Which one? Jamie was the one with the bow.
Standards 10.
Oh, and apparently I forgot to change the time tonight.
So our dex blessing would be over at this point, correct?
Right. It's been many minutes.
All right.
Just adjust my...
As you guys are in here kind of looking around, you see a bunch of doors all about the room. And then you hear a tittering voice ringing out from the dark, distant reaches of the upper portions of the room. More warm guests, sisters! And as you look up, you catch large arachnid shapes moving in the darkness.
Oh, look.
And light reflects back from hundreds of tiny black eyes. Lilting voices make excited noises that sound a lot like Nibbicrid, Nibbicrid, Nibbicrid. And skittering legs echo in the darkness. This steps into a dramatic skill resolution set of rounds. So, let's get started.
Okay.
All right. So the scene is standard. The first thing you guys are going to have to do is figure out the correct door. It's going to be a standard find test to figure out where the creatures went through. However, villains go first. Heroes have a surge. So everybody make a make a d20 roll. Let me know if you got a 1.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
No.
And no. All right. Approved actions are maneuver and trick. The steps that you can do this round are A and C. This is round 1. You put the cutoff. It's there.
You said what do we have?
Sorry?
It's there's spider creatures, and we've got to find the correct door to go through.
No, but you said we have not a flurry.
Surge.
That's what the roll was. If you roll a 1, you disconnect from reality.
Surge sounds like it should be good.
It does sound like it should be good.
But it's very bad.
Did you ever try a surge? They actually tasted pretty nasty.
I was addicted to Surge.
I loved Surge. I'd get one every day at lunch.
And then when Burger King came out with their Surge slushies things a couple years back, I had a couple of those. And then diabetes.
I mean,
Aw.
diabetes.
All right. So on the villain's turn, five of them drop down from the ceiling. And I'm going to make, actually, I'm going to duplicate one so I can enlarge it, move it into the light, move it to the top. And that's kind of what they look like.
Looks like a spider.
They are man-sized spiders. And as they drop down, their action is actually dropping down, and that'll be their movement as well. They are they appear to be trying to block as many doors as possible. All right, then it goes to your guys' turn. Who is going to attempt the find test?
Jamie Thacker's got a 9 to find.
8 to find.
9 to find.
9.
Okay. She also has a mace.
In find?
You can, yeah. But you also need to fight off the spiders.
Well, Bel Patel's going to first drop a fireball in between the two to the right.
Okay. So Bell is not doing the find.
No,
He's a pretty smart dude. I thought he had a good find.
he's book smart, not look at things smart. If you
Okay.
need evidence analyzed or scholarly things or sciencey things,
And now magic-y things.
now magically things, as we are going to magic
Are
the
you playing
shit
two
out
people?
of this. I am. I'm playing Nick's character since he's too good for us tonight.
Who are you playing, Harlan?
The constable.
Oh, that is a 20.
Yes. I don't know. I was just going with it.
You're playing the constable.
Okay.
This sucks.
Oh.
I'm at 220s right now. Nobody's
Also,
got any glories out.
doesn't Nick have situational awareness?
Oh no, Bel Patel has situational awareness.
So you start with the card in your pool.
That's right. Well, I didn't trade for it beforehand.
You should have. I have a glory.
I should have.
Yeah.
Didn't remember the situational awareness.
Oh, I handed you guys the wrong
Wrong thing.
standee.
Yeah, that's not a spider. That's a skeleton man.
Oh, we'll be probably fighting those
Skeleton
later.
men might be coming later.
No, I'm sure they're not. And
You're
they'll,
probably right, Ben.
yeah, they're probably just tap dancing skeletons.
Those are my favorite types.
I wonder if they sing.
Well, that's definitely an outstanding success.
All right.
So 2 bonus die on top of that.
Okay.
This is 8. So plus 14, 28 damage.
28.
I grabbed another d6 and rolled it on top of it.
That is enough to obliterate those two. All right, who's going to go next?
So there's a bunch around us. So trick and maneuver are what we need to do for guardianship.
Step A is standard find test to see if you can figure out where the other creatures took Amelia.
Okay, let's do the find test then.
Okay.
That is a 10.
That is enough. You're pretty sure it's the door to the north. So step B will be clearing the webbing from the door, and there's a fresh, thick layer of it blocking it.
Okay.
But we're
However,
not.
B is not available yet.
When B is available,
You got that.
Bel Patel will launch fire at it.
Let's see, which figure am I?
Actually, Bell would know that it's going to have to be forced.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go over to
So
that
fireball can't fix it.
north spider then.
You notice that the spider webs don't appear to have been affected.
Well, that goes against every trope ever.
Yep.
And that bothers me. That offends my
All right.
soul.
So who's going next?
I believe
Yep, I'm gonna thwack a spider.
Okay. Which one are you going after?
The one blocking the north door. Alright. So, that's a bad roll. Melee weapons. Let's see, what's their defense here? Let's see, they're using unarmed defense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 11 minus 4 is 7. Okay. Okay, and I don't have any cards in play yet.
correct.
Damn, so I'm just gonna miss.
All right. Who's next?
Jamie Thacker's gonna give the northeastern spider a whacker.
Running over to it?
Yep. And you said the approved things are what?
Maneuver and trick.
We're also going to try to unsteady a couple of its legs
Okay.
with a maneuver. Dice are on fire tonight.
Nice.
So the maneuver's an 18,
Hold on, I'm coming back to Stardust.
and the attack is a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, maneuver. Okay, so that's a good success then.
Nice. Yeah, good success on the maneuver, and
Stymie or vulnerable?
we're gonna go ahead and make it stymied,
Okay.
since
So it is very stymied.
it's gonna be coming back at me. And then I do believe that a 17 I said on that
Mhm.
is a good success on that.
Yep. So
So D6. That's a 6. Second D6, also a 6.
nice.
Third D6, also a 6. And then a 4. So 19 plus 9 on top of that is 28 damage.
When he says 6, he really meant 1.
You know how that.
James told us the other night that he can't see the table, so just make it up,
I
guys.
did. But why would I make up lower numbers? I mean, I already make up half of the numbers I roll anyway.
That's,
All right.
If you ain't
So
cheating, you ain't trying.
I do believe that leaves the constable and
did we find the door?
Pat.
Yes, it's
Yep,
the north
it's the
door.
north
I believe
door.
it's the. You guys believe it's the north door,
Um,
the centermost north door. Actually, the rightmost.
Your
North.
husband whiffed attacking the spider.
hubby. Now, I have a question.
Mhm.
Since this is medieval-y, right?
Mhm.
Am I a medieval wife, or do I have modern beliefs in?
Aysle has a high enough social axiom that men and women are equal.
Though, if you wanted to be a 1450s house wench, nobody's going to kink shame you.
I am.
If that's what you're into.
Okay, Which one am I?
It'll get even better when you get higher, bigger bed.
You are this one here.
Okay. And I can move 8.
Yep.
So maybe I can count. And diagonals are just still 1, right?
Yep.
And flanks don't mean a thing in this game?
Nope.
And we're going for the north right door or the north left
The
door?
north right door. That's when he believes it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then I'm going to go up with. Is that my hubby up there?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to move up near him.
Boys. So you move up next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. With my mace.
Okay.
It's a melee weapon, right?
Yep.
3.
3 is a miss. All right, that leaves the constable. What is the constable doing other than playing on her phone?
She's not. She's working.
Where the spiders are the dark ones? Okay. I think I have a mace. Can I go hit one?
Which
the
one?
bottom one, because that one is alone. He looks lonely.
He looks like
All right, make your melee weapons check.
10.
10 is a hit, I believe. Let me.
Gucci. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Today.
All right, how much damage are you doing?
10.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's enough for a couple of shock.
Shock.
I forget. Can you die from shock?
It takes you out of commission.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
All right. And that puts us into the next round, round 2. All right.
Okay, it's got 6 shock. So you'd need to hit it for 4 more to take it out.
All right.
Or a
Villains
win.
go first with an inspiration. So those 2 shots go away. Heroes go second. Approved actions are Intimidate, and available steps are B and D.
All right.
You guys are currently trying to do B. Move that up here.
I have no fear. Yeah, I really don't.
All right. So on their turn,
One must have gotten
let me bring back up scenario mode. Under the gallery. All right. Another one of these creatures drops from the ceiling there, and another one drops from the ceiling there.
Can you see how many are still up there?
Nope. Ceiling
Lots.
is really high, but you're guessing from the sound of the number or from the number of voices, it is a ton of them. The
So
first one,
Killing them all is not really an option.
probably not.
Fireball straight to the ceiling.
Don't steal my thunder.
I can't do that. You can.
All right.
straight to
Does
the ceiling.
No.
15
Down doggo.
usually-
Could you
Plus 2.
tell me what the situation is again? I'm sorry.
You are trying to track down the creatures that took Amelia, and you're deep underground now.
No, I meant like this round.
This round, improved actions are Intimidate. Steps B and D are available. Step B is you have to bust the door open and rip the webbing off.
Okay.
So that's a what? Strength
Strength.
check?
Yes.
I'm not strong.
It's a difficulty 14 strength check.
Ooh.
So I'll need a couple of people.
So it'll be me and then.
All right, so
My strong hubby.
the creature attacking, or the creature to the south is attacking the constable. Constable, does a 11 hit you? What is your melee defense?
Right-hand side.
10.
All right. What is your toughness?
11.
Okay, so you just take a single shock.
All right.
That's blue.
The other one
Yes.
tries to bite Chris.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit you?
It ties.
It ties, so that'll be a hit.
Okay.
What's your toughness?
13.
And you're going to take a single shock.
All right.
All right, then it goes to the heroes.
Didn't we say the web wasn't flammable?
Yes.
That we
The web is
did.
not flammable.
So fireball to the ceiling doesn't cut it.
I mean, it might start thinning out numbers up there, but
But by the number of voices that are all chanting about how you're going to be the next dinner, you're guessing it might not thin them out enough.
We're pretty strong. I'm gonna say we can do it.
well, let's go ahead and we'll drop a fireball to where it only hits those 2 to the north with the range 3.
Okay.
I think I can keep Chris out of the edge there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the streak of 20s is over. So it was only a 14.
Still pretty good.
Let's see.
Damage?
Hold please.
You get 1 bonus die, I believe.
15 there. There.
Or no, you're not going against her defense. You're just throwing it at them.
Yep.
So I
Well,
have
it goes against their dodge.
a slight problem.
So yeah, that'll be a bonus die.
I believe that
I believe-
10 should be even. I guess you can't get just 10 though, right? Because you re-roll. So why is 10 even on here?
Because on an up condition, if you roll a 4 and a 6 or a 5 and a 5, you get a 10.
Math. I don't know.
Or 7 and 3, 9 and 1. But that can really only happen on an up condition.
5, 19 points of damage. So 11 over their toughness.
11 over their toughness is enough to wipe these two out.
Clear the door. Then
All right, who's next?
Okay, that's
Well,
good.
since he said clear the door, I'm going to start heading towards the door.
All right,
All right.
let's clear a door then.
So Sean runs up. Is anybody going to help him?
I
I
thought you
will.
said it was the rightmost door.
That
No,
is the
north.
rightmost door.
North right.
I thought there was. Okay.
There's
I
not a
thought
third.
there was.
There's not a third door.
Never mind.
So
All right, so she
you
runs
wanna
up.
give her a chance to bless everyone's strength beforehand.
Yeah. So
I can do that.
Before I actually do that, I'm going to.
I can go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
you
right.
go first, then.
So
I will-
she would be back here if she's wanting to get everybody.
All right.
I will.
They just got to be within 5 meters.
Which is how many blocks?
5.
Right now, the
Five
everybody is in it
diagonal?
barely.
Yep.
5 in any
Even-
direction.
Harley's in it. The
Yep,
constable.
just barely.
Okay.
So just make your faith roll.
Okay. Now, what does my ring do?
When you make that roll, if you succeed, you go invisible.
And
If you fail,
bad stuff happens from page 84.
correct.
Did everyone get that? Page 84, bad stuff.
In the Torg Eternity handbook.
Ooh.
Well, you missed her.
No,
eyes
in the
crossing
day
when
one
she's
Adventures
looking at the
handbook.
mic to talk to it.
Yeah, you can't look at the mic and not cross your eyes.
I'm used to that.
I mean, I can just sit back here and not cross my eyes.
15.
15 is a good success, so everyone's strength is increased by 1 for a minute.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks, dear.
Anytime,
And then
sweetie.
Sean runs up to the door. Is anybody else going to run and help him?
I think
I will.
those two are doing it. So
All right. Who's going to be the lead?
What's your strength?
10 mushers.
12.
You lead, I'll assist.
you automatically
You don't
give them a
roll.
+1.
Oh, okay.
All right. Rolled a 19. That's a +6. So that's an 18 in total.
All right. So you guys go to
And I'm invisible.
no.
She succeeded on a faith check.
Oh, okay.
So she is invisible.
Spirit
Or spirit roll.
success equals invisibility.
Yep.
That was that ring you gave me.
Right, but that's an actual action in and of itself.
Oh, is it? I thought it was.
I thought it was
time.
any spirit
No,
I did.
you have to choose to do that.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better that I'm not just popping invisible every once in a while.
Right. I thought it was just an on effect.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
both had that.
Each use requires a spirit test activated.
Okay.
I misheard you, and I thought it was when you make a spirit test.
Yeah, that was our understanding as a table.
I thought he said when.
It-
And
He clarified now,
Yeah.
so that's all that matters.
No, it doesn't. Go back in time and
Nope.
fix it.
I mean, we can
'Cause you
listen
hate
to the
time
replay
travel,
later
remember?
and figure out which one he was right.
You can fix the book.
Well, while we're here, Jamie Thacker is going to whack her, this spider.
Okay.
And we're going to go
I
ahead
hope you
and,
pinch yourself for that.
what was it? Intimidate was one of the ones?
Intimidate. Yep. So multi-action.
Yep.
You guys succeed?
Yep, we busted down the door.
Yay!
Oh, you busted it open.
That is a 10. 16 plus 3 minus 1. 9 on the Intimidate, which is a normal success, will stymie him. And then on the hit, it is a 10. So just a normal hit.
How much damage?
10 points of damage since her strength's up.
What's the -2?
Is
Stymied.
to-
Making it to where it can't swing back as easily.
All right.
How do we know which one that's on?
The one over here. The only spider closest to it.
Oh, you mean the one that I couldn't see?
No, I put it on the wrong one. Or on the wrong one. That one's not supposed to be there.
And
It's on my screen.
That one's not there yet.
Since we're here, and I'm drawing cards I don't want to have to put back in my hand. All Storm Knights get their choice of one possibility, a draw from the Destiny deck, or they can recover 3 shock, as I am inspiring you all with my...
Oh, can we go above the normal possibility limit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the card since I.
Card. Do you want card, possibility, or remove shock?
This works.
Or possibility.
Card, possibility, or remove shock.
Oh, and you could have put a card down last round for your action.
Yeah, I remember.
I would like.
You have to buy me those socks. I've been looking at those socks for months. I don't seem to understand.
I'll take a possibility.
Okay.
We're out of chips at the table here.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody's sitting on 4 right now.
I got 3.
All right.
Those don't come back to you, by the way. Those are gone. You have to re-earn those.
You're right. I'll just put 10 blue chips in.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Never mind.
All right. Anybody left? Is there,
I think we all went.
I think everybody but the
Constable.
is gone.
Sorry, I'm shopping for socks.
It's game time.
You
not
can shop
shop
at
time.
between turns.
Okay.
Just say I shoot the thing.
I'm gonna hit the thing.
Okay, hit the thing.
Hit the thing.
Hit
the
the
thing.
other thing.
All the
Fine.
things hit the floor.
Oh, 11.
11?
That should hit, right?
That does hit.
That does hit.
Gucci.
No bonus.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Hold on.
Couple of shock.
Yep.
Is red 06 or is red?
Miles, stay down.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I like it.
I'll patch you. You gotta stay down.
Oh wait, never mind. It's different.
All right.
Oh, they don't have black and white anyway.
Then we go into the next round. Heroes become fatigued. Everybody take 2 shock. Villains go second.
Damn it.
Approved actions are attack and defend. And steps A and B are available as we go into the third round.
Okay, so we can't
can't.
get through the door.
Not yet. And the
What
next
is C?
step is actually step C is going to be getting everybody through the door, I believe. Let me double check. Nope, unlock the door. The door itself is locked, so it's going to require a lock picking test. You guys got the door cleared. Now you have to pick the lock.
What does that fall to? Mind or
Lock picking.
Jamie Thacker has it.
It defaults to, or you could do a very hard, difficulty number 16 strength test to break it, but that action is not available yet.
Yeah.
All right, who's going to go first?
I think maybe Miss Larkin wants to go first.
Sacrifice.
What does Miss Larkin wish to do?
Because we all just took 2 shock.
Oh, I'm so glad you know how to play my character.
I did one of these last day one, so
I'm going to soothe us,
All right,
get rid of all your shock,
go ahead and make the faith roll.
and that gets rid of 3 shock, right?
depends on what you roll.
Well,
Oh, good.
I got a 12.
12. Everyone loses 2 shock.
All
So we
right.
don't take any.
Oh, no, we took it. We just.
You remove 2 shock.
We removed the 2 so we didn't have to pull out our own tokens.
All right, who's going next?
Well, what's the approved actions this round?
Attack and defend.
Well, Jamie Thacker is going to attack her. Don't know why I keep wanting to rhyme.
Because you're a poet, and you know it.
Didn't even realize it. That's another 20. That's a 27. Plus 8. Plus 9. That is a 20 to hit, so that's going to be 2 bonus dice
Okay.
for 5 damage on top for 14 points, 15 points of damage.
All right, and that one bites the dust.
Woot!
And then she'll move closer to the door.
She is moving up to the door, which moves the light.
Bell
However,
Patel.
Bell has a light as well.
Bell Patel's moving towards the door as well. Oh wait, I'll hold off until the constable goes.
Ooh.
Constable.
The constable's going?
You can. I'm just waiting till you go so that you can retreat towards the door
And see.
and see.
Oh, should I retreat towards the door instead of hitting?
No, you can hit and then move.
Oh,
Mhm.
I would like to hit and then move.
No minus for that,
Oh, minus for that.
as long as you're not running.
Gucci. 12?
12 is a hit.
10 points
No
of
bonuses.
damage. And then I'm going to move.
That effectively doubles the shock. And what's your speed? Or your
I
movement?
think it's
It's up at the top.
8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Spinning around to guard the back.
And Bel Patel will move and drop a fireball. That is,
Back on the one that's still there.
yep, just a 14 for damage.
All right, and that is enough. Okay.
Does that count? Does casting spells count as an attack?
It's an
like that?
attack, yeah.
Okay.
All right, then it's the monster's turn.
I'm going to use active
Oh.
defense.
So you're choosing active defense.
And then I'm going to move next to Bel Patel with Lucy drawn and just kind of keep a defense there.
Did Jamie go?
Yeah, Jamie killed one and then went towards the door.
Okay, that's right. She's up next to her. Then the villains. This guy and this guy. Actually, these girls drop down from above. And then we go into the next round.
Not close enough for a fireball. Well,
This is round 4. Heroes go first with an up condition.
All right.
Villains go second. Approved actions are intimidate, and all 4 steps are available. Step
Nice.
C is unlocking the door. Step D is after you guys get through, bracing the door to keep the spiders out.
So we can do both steps.
You can do both steps.
All right. Well, then let Jamie Thacker go first,
All right.
so she can lockpick and then move through the door.
Difficulty number is standard for the lockpicking test.
Well, we've got a good success. 15 on the dot,
All right, she throws the door open.
and she will go through the door.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What's the fourth action?
6.
Brace the door
Once
so they
everybody's
can't
through,
chase
bracing
us.
The door.
Which is what test?
Very hard strength, so difficulty number 16.
I'll bring up the rear.
Yep, you're last. I've got a supporter
I'll
card
be right
waiting
after.
for you.
Before him, then.
All right, who's going next?
I will. I'm going in the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next.
Bel Patel will go ahead and drop a fireball and then go through the door. We'll go for the one on the right
Okay.
because everything is solved with fire. That is just the 14 damage,
Okay.
but then through the door.
So that takes care of that one.
I think
1, 2, 3, 4,
four,
5, 6, 7. Whoops, 7.
But there is,
Who's next?
like underneath my car.
Since I can no longer see the spiders, I'm going to go ahead and head through the door.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 9.
Oh, I need to move the view.
Yeah, there's not any monsters to fight over here, is there yet?
All right, Constable, it's your move.
Just be sure.
What you doing, Constable?
Go towards the light.
Going towards the light. All right.
All right. And then now that all 5 of my compatriots are back there, I'm going to bring up the rear and try to brace this door.
I have an action available if you want to trade a card for us.
Slam
I've got
the door
adrenaline
shut,
and action put down.
and you
Okay.
feel the spiders, feeling that their prey was getting away, drop down and immediately start pushing on the door. Go ahead and make your strength check.
All right.
You rolled something really bad.
So 16 adds plus 3. So that brings the total to 15. How hard did you say it was?
16.
All right. Throw in the adrenaline.
So, gives you an 18.
Yep.
And that's enough to hold, and you have to stand there and hold it for a good solid 5 minutes before they finally give up.
That's my hubby. He's more more bullheaded than these little spiders.
I mean,
All right.
5 minutes trying to continue.
And then you guys continue on down.
Do cards
Yeah.
come back to hand, or are we still in?
Cards come back to your hand.
Not on this side.
And I will pitch Martyr, because I'm not sacrificing Bel Patel for you, please.
All right. So you continue following this down until you come to a ledge. And as you guys get there,
Yep.
we got this one. All right. So we have do this. Outside, so I can turn on the lights. Why is that seeing through? What the hell's going on there?
Yeah, and power supplies.
Well, that was awkward.
Someone from Portsmouth?
They had too many legs, not enough shoulder.
She needs my address for taxes, but
Damn.
well, she doesn't text because she can't text in English.
Gotta take my computer.
So
What?
I don't know. The other day she made me type out a text message for her because she doesn't have enough English grammar to text people.
Who?
My boss, she's Thai.
Ah.
So
Trying to walk
what was
and
I doing?
fingers don't get messed up.
All right, let me get the lighting situation fixed here.
Not on this brown in here as hers.
Not sure why the lighting was doing that weird thing where it was seeing through everything.
We're 3-2.
All right, so eventually the torch is going to go out. And you guys do still have the wand.
All right.
And as you come to this ledge, you see, as you make your way up this way, are you guys being sneaky or anything, or just moving as fast as you can?
We're in a hurry to get to the girl, right?
For the most part, yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
say we just go.
I had
I'm going to be cautious about it, but I'm not going to be like super sneaky.
All right.
Jamie would prefer if we were all a little bit more stealthy, but
like I was so sleepy.
Everybody make a find
Cling,
test
cling,
as you
cling.
get here to this intersection.
All right.
that's not good.
You said fine?
I see the floor.
I also am very intrigued by this floor.
13.
The floor is pretty awesome. 12.
All right. So while the rest of you are very intrigued by the floor and by this ledge here,
Mm-hmm.
which has fogged down in the depths,
I rolled 1.
I got a 3.
I have a
Good
4.
thing that wasn't critical.
the constable and Sean both notice that there's definitely been foot traffic through here, and it's going in both directions, both
Wacky.
this way and this way. However, you do hear sounds from the left, some cursing interspersed with cruel laughter.
I just kind of point down that hallway then.
You might not want to stay next to her.
Let's go ahead and go down that way.
All right.
Now I'm going to be a little bit more sneaky.
Yes.
You tell people to be quiet.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we need to make
Stealth checks.
Stealth checks.
Which defaults to Dex.
Yes.
Surprisingly good. 11.
Jamie Thacker got a 17.
I got a 6.
18.
11. I feel like this.
Bel Patel got a 10.
I want him
Difficulty
to hear
number
me
was
better when I
8.
talk in this.
I'm sorry, I should have said that sooner.
What'd you roll?
I got the 18.
11.
Okay. Anybody get lower than the 8? Okay.
No? All right, so you guys are sneaking down this way. Up ahead, you see a small cut that leads off to the right,
You didn't spend nobody off.
and we're going to move Bella up.
I didn't
Jamie would be in the
spend
back
off.
being the sneak type. You see a bunch more of those creatures standing in this hallway, and they appear to be like the ones at the very edge lunge forward at something. You hear cursing in a mostly feminine voice, but it sounds like it's echoing out from like some kind of metal helmet, possibly. And it looks like these creatures are giving somebody a hard time.
That one or two.
How many of them can I get with the fireball?
The problem is you can't see, and you can only get 3 at the most.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
the way that the spells.
Drat. Sorry, my eyes got real happy there for a second. I'm gonna need to play a wizard in another game.
Can we hear anything coming?
Yeah, it sounds like they're picking on something down in the shadows,
Well, the eight.
and whatever it is cussing at them.
Does it sound like a child cussing?
No,
Damn.
All right.
Purple one.
they have not yet noticed you guys.
I was up to Belt. Do we help her?
Let's
We
see.
could just walk by.
Patel.
I know that's not in my character's nature, but
Well, I want to help her apparently.
You guys
Yeah.
going to attack?
Yeah.
Bel Patel's gonna.
All right,
Give the-
so we'll
the-
step into a surprise round. Scene is still standard. Heroes go first. Villains get no action. Approved actions are intimidate and trick. And I'm assuming Belle wishes to go first.
Bel does wish to go first. We're gonna drop a fireball.
Which 3 are you going to hit?
Um,
No, nobody else is fighting.
number 1, number 4, and number 7.
So 1, 4, and 7. Okay.
Just random arbitrary numbers.
Yeah, we'll change it to 1, 4, and 6 because
That's fine.
just the way that it works out.
You tell me how it goes. I'm just dropping a fireball.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That is. Let me hand these guys back out. It's not enough for 2 bonus dice, but it does get you the 1.
How short was I from it?
19.
This one's for one.
We'll go ahead and drop my action card as my situational awareness and spend it. So I get the 2 bonus dice.
Nice.
And that's a 6 and a 3. So 24 damage to those 3.
what?
And they drop, and all of them yell in surprise.
Hey, where did you come from?
Who's going next?
I'll go ahead and go next.
That's what they said.
I have a line of sight on 3, right?
Yes, you do have a line of sight on 3.
All right. We'll take aim with Lucy.
Okay.
And pop shot off.
So net bonus of +2.
Do what?
That would be a 20.
Nice.
That's 2 bonus
That's 2
dice.
bonus dice.
And
Plus your
what's that?
bonus from sniper.
Yep, trademark weapon, so that's 3 dice there. 5, 5. I get a reroll 1. 3, 10, 13, 13, 26.
26. You drop him with gunfire.
Jamie Thacker, since they're flat-footed, is going to take advantage of her Shadow Step
Okay.
and Whirlwind.
Stepping on in
Yep, she's gonna knock 3 of them around.
All right, so 5, 7, and 9.
Go ahead and spend the first possibility for the evening.
I get mostly rage.
Bumps that to 3 minus 2 because of that. Is there any bonus for them being flat-footed?
Um,
I think you get a damage bonus.
She gets a damage bonus versus flat-footed, but I didn't know if there's anything to the total for them being flat-footed.
they're all very vulnerable when they're
Okay,
flat-footed.
so then I get a +4 on top of that. So that's a 19 total. No, 17 total. So just 1 bonus die.
Yep, 1 bonus die against all 3.
And that's going to be 14 points of damage to all 3 of them.
It's 5 result points, which is enough for a wound. As she goes to town
Okay,
and
guys.
just hacks and slashes against them.
All right, I'll move up to the front too.
So run past that guy.
Yep.
And what you going to do? This one here looks a lot tougher than the others.
Well, I'm gonna take a whack at the tough-looking guy then. So I guess let's see. Is he in armor or anything?
He's wearing leather armor. He has a mace.
Okay. Well, armor is weak against blunt force, so I guess reverse the grip on the sword. So hold the blade end, whack with the pommel end, and I guess I'm using the relentless one. So
Okay.
so
Trying to just do like non-lethal damage, or
no, I
With
guess
a magic sword. Cut through anything.
I guess I'm just using endurance to do a bonus die of damage, flavoring it as using the Mord Strike.
okay.
Okay, so I take 3 shots for doing that.
Ooh, that's costly.
And he's very vulnerable. So let's see here. How will I roll on my damage roll? Oh, there's a 10, so it explodes.
This is on the 2-hit.
Yep. So that brings the total to 25, which is a +8, which brings it to a 19.
That's enough for 1 bonus die.
Okay, which makes
His
it...
melee weapons is 10. However, he's very vulnerable, so you got a +4 because he is flat-footed currently. So that's a 29. That would be up to, or that'd be 2 bonus dice.
Okay, third from the all-out attack. And let's see. Okay, so 6 + 4, 10, plus 11 is 21. Or no, sorry. No, strength +3 is 14, plus 10, 24.
All right.
Nice.
+3. 7, 11. So that would have been 2 wounds, but he seems to be rated, and it ends up only being 1 wound.
Okay.
Underneath him there. All right. Who's next? We have the constable, and we have
Pat.
Pat.
Yeah.
Does the constable wish to go next since Pat isn't out here?
Yeah, I can.
Ah, shit,
What you gonna do?
Alright, so
I'm on in the back.
You are right.
We left you one right up front for you.
Oh, and I guess getting hit with the sword makes him very vulnerable.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attack number 2.
Okay, so you step up and attack number 2.
With a 14 to hit.
sorry, baby.
That is a hit. That's even a bonus die, I believe.
It's a D6,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, wait, I don't have to.
14.
14 minus 10 is 4 result points. That's good for a couple of shots.
He was not thrilled today.
God damn it.
He never likes bedtime.
Aw.
He's crying. It's weird. Did you hear it? That's why I went back to check on him.
All right.
Hi.
That leaves Pat's turn.
What you missed was your husband strained himself to do a very strong strike against there, giving himself some more shock.
Oh, hubby.
That was about it.
Yeah, hurt my
Is
hands.
everyone within 5 of me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they are.
Okay. Can I? What would help you the most, honey?
For melee attacks, Dex.
Dex
Dex?
to hit, strength for damage, or soothe to cure some of his shock.
Any of those three.
Well, what'd you want, sweetie? Because
Give us Dex, I think.
Dex. Okay. I'm gonna try to do Dex.
All right.
I am not going to succeed.
Spin those.
You have one extra than you didn't have.
Okay.
Alright.
And if it's under a 10, it adds 10. Oh, nice.
What if it was a 10?
Then you
I
reroll
reroll
it.
You reroll
Mhm.
it.
So that's an 18 total.
All right.
And that is a
Good success.
17.
Good success.
Good success.
So everyone's dex is up by 1 for a minute,
Alright.
All right.
which means
And
all of your defenses go
Since
up.
this
by
was a
1 too.
surprise round, they did not get to go at all.
Yep.
Round 2. Villains go first, heroes go second. Approved actions are defend and taunt. So on their turn, number 2 there turns and tries to whack. Pat. Does
Constable?
the constable. Does an 8 hit the constable?
Unarmed defense or melee defense?
Melee defense. You have a
No,
melee
it does
weapon.
not.
All right. Number 8 turns and goes after Chris
Alright.
with a 10.
You missed.
And then the big guy, step back 1, pull up his stats. He got an 8. However, he is not going to. Oh, I missed that. That's my fault. All right. To your guys' turn. Who wishes to go first?
Bel Patel.
Yeah, you go first.
You're going to intimidate the bad guy and cast Diminish. You have messed with the great and powerful Bel Patel. Cower before me.
That same tone and everything.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Same Texan drawl.
People can come from anywhere with any name these days. It's not judged based off of names of what their accent should be. I mean, he played a Scottish Latino last game.
I'm not even going to try for you guys anymore. Fuck it.
We're beyond this now.
I'm just along for the ride now, guys.
It's never going to die. I'm
Oh, I know
sorry, I
it's never
can't
gonna
let
die.
it die. Alteration 12. Target's willpower. Is his willpower higher than a 16?
No.
Is it lower than 11?
Yes.
Okay, so I got at least a good success on that?
Let's see. Willpower is a spirit skill.
Yes.
So his spirit is 6.
6. Actually, that is an outstanding success. So his dex is diminished by 4, and he cannot roll again on any 20s while using any skills with that for 1 minute.
And that was the leader guy?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to make him very stymied.
Oh, sorry, for 3 rounds, not a minute. But either way.
Okay.
So yeah, His dex is dropped.
You gonna
and he
move it
is
all?
Very
Because
stymied.
it's very dark at that end.
Yeah, I'll move forward,
One,
hoping that the constable will.
3, 4. Gonna keep going.
I don't want to get too close to the big boss guy. I figured the constable will take out the
Okay.
the dude there.
As you step in and the light shines further down, you see what appears to be a shorter humanoid in heavy plate armor. Very broad shouldered, like she's almost, and definitely female because of the shape of the armor. Her shoulders are
Are
almost
you
as
saying
broad.
she has boobs?
Yes.
Boobies.
At least you said full plate instead
said
of scale
boobies.
mail bra and underpants.
I
But
mean,
But about
and the
as,
armor, the best way to describe it is it looks like power armor, but of a steampunk variety.
So-
Nice.
she about as wide as she is tall, dwarven lass. Is
Yep.
there a beard peeking out through it?
No beard that you can see. And she is
That's
standing over an elf. And she's kind of hunched over and she's trying to hold up a rock from falling on top of him. And she says, "Damn it! Get up!" And she's nudging him with her foot as best she can.
Dwarves have Scottish accents.
All right.
All right.
One day we will meet a Texendorf.
We're gonna go for number 4 and intimidate him, taunt him, and tell him, "Get the mage!"
Number 4 is dead.
Yes, please
Oh.
taunt the dead one.
A.
Hey.
Chunky.
I thought it was
Dead.
before.
All right,
No.
so
I'm gonna taunt number 2.
step into where you can see him.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll taunt and then fire a shot at him.
All
Bring
right,
it
so that's
on,
2
tasty.
actions.
He's in melee.
Oh.
Don't do
He is
that.
in melee.
If you're going to do that, step up to melee with him to get that point blank. And
Yeah, let's just step up to point blank, plant it to the head, and say, "Eat it, Whitey," and just.
wow.
Yeah, that seems accurate. 10, 25, so that's 8. That is an 18 to shoot him.
That is going to net you 2 bonus dice, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, what about the intimidate?
Yeah, if he's vulnerable.
Let's do that intimidate.
It's the same roll, just -2 to everything.
Oh, there you go.
Hmm.
So yeah, all right. And then since I did not
Dodge is 9, so it was not 2 success, or it's
Just one.
just 1. 1 extra success.
since I am aiming for the head, does trademark weapon come in for the bonus dice or no? Because from
You're
what
calling it
says
as a
here,
vital blow,
no, just
or
kind
a
of
called shot. I mean,
called shot. Yeah.
so that's going to put him an additional -4 because it's a head. So
What was your total?
it adds 4 to the damage.
18 -4. Yeah, you still get your bonus die, but then you add 4.
You're not using your sniper.
Right.
So add another 4 on top of whatever it is you roll on your bonus die.
Okay.
But you can reroll ones because of your trademark weapon.
Right. 6 damage.
With the base weapon damage.
Oh, 13, 14, 15, 19.
19 versus the toughness of 9. That is 10 result points, which is enough to cap Whitey.
Oh, that's fun.
We're having fun. Casual
It's fun.
racism against our own color.
I mean, it's the only one we're allowed to be racist against, according to.
I went to a whole class on racism and how, as we are not allowed to say anything about anybody because I don't have enough pigmentation in my skin.
Is that
Okay.
what it is now? What?
All right, so we're all going to PC jail.
Okay, so
Yep. I'm okay with that.
I'm just saying, like, remember that one I went to?
See, I'm not racist. I hate everyone.
Exactly.
I hate you
Anyway,
all and love you all
who's
the same.
next?
All hate matters. Jamie Thacker will whirlwind up.
She steps up. Who's she? Okay,
She
so
whirlwinding?
she has whirlwind.
Yes,
Okay, so she ignores the first multi-target,
correct.
and the one guy gives her +4 against him because he is very vulnerable.
Melee +2. So that's 19 total.
19 total.
Should be 2 bonus dice against both of them.
Yep.
That makes the math easy.
Especially when
14
you
points of damage.
make up
All
the
right,
numbers.
so that out and out takes out the normal one, and let me go back to his stats. Toughness of 10, 14 is 4 result points, which is going to be 2 shot.
None of these guys are supernatural
No.
evil, are they? Are we going to encounter anything supernatural evil? Because I want to use.
Possibly.
I didn't get to use my spirit, my ward enemy. with
They
the
shouldn't give
last
us
character.
things that we're not going to be allowed to use.
Yeah, Torg.
No, this one falls on Shane, I think.
Good job, Shane.
I think it was Shane who made this adventure.
Hmm.
I'd have to look.
This
Seems
one
fun.
in particular.
Shane did a lot of the writing with Daryl and Deanna's help.
Okay, I'm
Shane
just
of
saying.
Deadland Shane?
Yep.
I don't like him anyway. He kills me a lot.
James kills you.
Well,
Hmm.
good thing Shane can't be watching tonight because he's on the Savage Cruise.
If you watch the replay,
Savage.
Shane, I will
Savage
fight you.
All right.
Gen Con 2020.
He won't be at Gen Con.
Rap battle?
Which badges are on sale?
I don't think I'm allowed
Badges
to do
are
that.
on sale for Gen Con.
Yeah, they keep
Let's see if I
emailing
can
me.
get
I know
They're
they
not-
keep emailing me too.
Like, stop. You
All
guys are
right.
college.
Who's next? Who's left?
I believe Chris
I have to go.
Yep, Pat and
Pat.
Chris are.
and the constable.
Constable who doesn't play.
The constable who's just a spectator.
Yes.
I'm gonna spirit things again. I'm not going to soothe this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
I'm not going to soothe.
Did you
Uh,
roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 2,
Hmm.
Okay.
so that takes me to a 4.
I mean, you can always
That's a fail.
chip it, but as long as it wasn't a mishap, because there's a Cosmo card out here that'll mishap a casting.
Let me double check.
Though,
Invoking
if you do roll a
miracles.
mishap when casting a spell,
Yeah, it's only when you roll a mishap.
we all get a possibility. So please
Do you
feel
want me to try again?
Let me
No.
See.
I mean, we're almost everybody is gone here. We have
Actually,
this.
you know what? Go ahead and re-roll that. Second chance for you.
All right.
Yeah, because if you stay with the failure, in
I got a
something-
7 now.
Okay, so you take 2 shock.
I take 2 shots.
You take 2 shock for the failed spell
Why?
because
Because you're like, wow.
if the faith test
What?
fails, comma,
True,
the
true.
invoker suffers 2 shock. And if you have a mishap, you become very stymied.
Do you want to use your second chance?
I'll use my second chance.
Roll
on-
again.
Oh my goodness.
I want you to succeed.
I
Is that a 1?
yeah.
Oh, you can't
Jesus.
possibility a 1.
Nope.
You should just.
I don't have any way of saving that, but my Cosm card goes into effect.
And that is
There you go.
all right. Fickle magic. Play immediately. Oh no, this was a play immediately when drawn.
Yes, but it's the first mishap for this session.
All right. The opposite of the intended effect happens. So everybody's going to take 2 shock.
Ouch.
Pat's going to take 4.
Oh, I only need 1 because I didn't get. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Pat is also very stymied until the
All right,
end,
here's 2
end
for you.
of her next turn. However, everybody gains a possibility.
All right.
I have 5 now.
Ow.
Should probably use these.
Yeah, you probably should.
All right. Okay, switching back to regular grip on the sword, trying to whack this guy again.
Whack them off.
All right,
The
here.
law of possibility should have been with you on that.
Okay, that is a bad roll, so I'm going to spend that possibility I just got to make it a better roll. Okay, so that 10 brings it to a 14, which is +1. Let's see, on top of my 12 would make it a 13. And do we know this guy's stats?
His melee weapons is 10.
He's also very vulnerable still this round, right? From being hit by him last round.
No, because it goes away at the start of his turn.
Okay, so the 13 would beat his 10 by 3, so it would not be a good success.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to throw my action to turn it into a good success then.
Okay.
So I get 1 bonus die, which is a 2. Stupid dice. So 16 damage.
16 versus his toughness of 10 is 6 result points, which is going to be a wound. He's going to try and soak it. 31, which is plus 10. He soaks it.
All right.
All right. Is that everybody except, well, the constable still has to go.
Yes.
What is the constable going to do?
Stress out.
All right. I'm going to move his
Not in real
status
life in the
cards
game.
over
Oh.
here.
This is role play.
Yep, he's now very vulnerable again because I smacked him.
Whoa.
Well, that's what I do in my other game.
That's the other game.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Inappropriate.
I'm
You
inappropriate.
use the same, or
Yes.
yeah, that's because of that sword. Sorry, my bad. All right, I moved all of his stuff over there so that way it's not cluttering up. this
There's
section.
room to go up and whack the big dude in armor.
Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea?
I don't think a lot of things are a good idea, but
Yeah,
I
do it.
also okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Running
do
up?
it.
Getting
I'm
into
finna
melee
die.
with them and whacking them off.
I'm in danger. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. That constantly runs through my mind in all situations.
Hmm.
Sitting between the two beds, it should.
I like that little giggle.
All right, go ahead and make your melee weapons roll. If you're using a
Okay.
melee weapon.
Oh, nice. You get to re-roll.
Wait, 35. I mean, I hit him with a 20.
Your total is 20.
Uh-huh.
That gives you 2 bonus dice.
Nice.
Because he's at 20, you're at 24 because he's very vulnerable.
So 14. Why can't I have a 20?
14 versus his toughness of 10.
Face.
That's enough to give him another 2 shock.
I should probably move now. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, there we go. And that is the end of the round. Heroes go first, villains go second, but they are stymied.
All right.
Went away.
I'll go last so you can all take advantage of his vulnerability.
Approved actions are attack and taunt. Who's going to go first?
I will.
What you going to do?
I'm going to soothe us,
Going to try again. Don't forget you are very stymied.
which means what?
Minus 4 to your total.
Would you like our advice, Shirley?
I don't believe that a dice is bad luck.
Rookie.
She's only been playing a decade.
I mean,
That's still book status to me.
To me too, but
12. Oh, minus 4, 8.
8, that's currently a failure. You got any cards in play that can bump it up?
I will give her a +3 with supporter to make that 11. So it
That's
goes
a
off.
success.
All
Everybody
right.
loses 2 shock.
Good. Screw you,
I'm just gonna
shot.
keep these handy.
5.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep them near me. There's been a whole lot of
And I am
shockers
no
going
longer.
around.
You are no longer very stymied.
Well,
All right, who's next?
the great and powerful Bel Patel is going to taunt and diminish again.
What is he diminishing this time?
We're gonna go with his strength since he's wielding a weapon.
Okay.
That is a 2.
Hmm.
That is not a good roll. Well, I mean, his willpower is probably pretty low. What's his willpower? 6?
Yep.
Oh, and he's very vulnerable from the weapon. Smacking him.
Yep.
I'm going to spin this probability just because I want a better success. But that 2 still passed. Rolling a 2 on the d20 still passed with the great and powerful Bel Patel.
I
So,
love you and your probabilities.
12. Gives a good success, so his strength is a -4 now.
All right. Nope, you can't stack it. Has to be on different.
I did Dex the
Oh, you
first
did Dex,
round,
that's right.
Strength this round.
My bad. My bad.
All right.
So strength is -4. All right. Who be next? Actually, yeah, with his dex down, I forgot to modify his.
Can I
Melee
play
weapons.
this alertness to see if that rock's going to fall on that elf?
Looks like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
All right. It looks like that as long as the dwarf is right there, that rock isn't going to fall, but she is starting to shake.
Save the elf! That is the great and powerful Bel Patel speaking.
All right. Who's next?
Well, I heard save the elf. I'll go ahead and move in and see what he means by elf.
What is an elf?
You see a very effeminate man lying underneath the dwarf,
That's what an elf
pointy
is.
ears, blonde hair.
Effeminate man.
Lying under dwarves.
Can I,
We don't
I'm
keep
guessing, pick him up then?
You gonna pull him out?
Yeah, we'll pull him out.
And she said, she looks at you and says, "Ah, thank you, lad."
You did nothing.
Not a
And you
problem.
can't whisper things like that
The
because
mic still probably picks up my voice.
you need to talk into the mic. Be one with the mic. Make love to the mic.
I-
Cheryl.
Do that quite often, actually, but thanks.
You make love to the mic?
I am
Yeah.
the mic.
You gotta love yourself
He makes
first,
love.
man.
I don't get it. Please explain.
I don't think I'm old
Masturbation.
enough to hear this joke.
He chokes the chicken,
Flogs the
spanks the
bishop.
monkey,
The
bullets the
one,
bishop,
milk's a one-eyed snake.
polishes the knob.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right.
Goes on an
I think
adventure
that's
to
enough of-
Lonely Mountain.
Alright,
Okay.
didn't need to depress us too.
You have scared away the child.
Mission accomplished.
She's only a child for another person.
You went, Constable walked away, so Jamie Thacker, the Lurk Whacker, is going to swing her mace.
He's throwing all kinds of rhymes out tonight.
I know,
It
right?
just for her. You know what? Just because I've got extra possibilities, we will make that outstanding success with the melee weapon upside this Lurk's face.
Okay.
Because that was a total of 18 to its current
Is that with +4 from very vulnerable?
new. So 22
22.
with its dexed outness. So that's a
Yep.
6 and a 3.
That's against a target number 8.
Yep. So outstanding. 2 bonus dice. 5, 9, 18 points of damage.
18 minus 10 is 8. And he is not going to get his action because he falls beneath Jamie Thacker, the Lurk Whacker's blades.
Nice.
Why are we throwing gang signs at the table?
Something.
Oh, and you get a card for successfully attacking.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I can't lip read.
Once the elf is clear, the dwarf steps out and lets the rock fall behind her. And she says, "Ah,
TMI, Cheryl.
thank you, folks. Can any of you heal him?"
I can. I am
The almighty
trained.
wizard Bel Patel might be able to help.
Bel Patel can't do nothing.
Ah,
Roasted.
It's
as
actually
far
great and
as-
powerful, Bel Patel. Thank you.
Sorry. Well, I mean, you might be roasted, but
Pain in the
I can
ass,
first
belt
aid,
toe.
right?
You can indeed first aid. Target number is. Let me check. Let's see. This would be under Storm Knights, then skills. Oh, first aid. Yep, you're gonna have to spend 10 minutes, and it's 10 plus its current wound modifier. He has 1 wound, so your difficulty number is 11.
and I can help. I'll
I
give a
got
plus
an
one.
11.
10 minutes? That's an awfully long time. We're kind of in a hurry.
To heal the wounds.
We have to find Amelia.
Well, can I do it as we walk?
The great, powerful Bel Patel will touch the wand to the elf.
Oh, you touch
and since
away.
it was a new scene, it does heal him
All right.
Why does that matter?
because it resets. The wand resets every scene.
Hmm.
Who else did you touch with that wand?
Nobody. The wand touched your husband while
That's
you weren't
kinda-
looking.
But, okay.
You know what?
It's a strange wand.
We're newlyweds, and I don't know everything that he enjoys. So if he likes wands touching him, who am I to deny him that pleasure?
You think you'd have these conversations before you got married to somebody,
I
but
would really hope so.
I mean,
but I mean,
yeah.
like, you do
Well, you see,
What happened was,
have you seen a
it was
little
kind of a
girl
rushed
down here?
marriage.
No,
Marriage.
but thank you. I'm Tunrek, and this useless elf, and she nudges him, is Niren.
Seems
Alright.
like the elf was saving your life.
what?
Hmm.
No,
think
she
she
was
was-
standing
she was
over
saving
top
the
the
elf's
elf, keeping the rocks.
What were you
from
Oh,
two
falling.
other
doing
way
down
around.
here?
Sorry,
Well,
I wasn't sure who you were. I was also way in the back.
Hmm.
we've traveled here in search of the forces of Euthorion, the High Lord of Aysle, our world. We traveled through the land between and through a vast maze of corridors and tunnels. I'm looking for a seeker dwarf, and Nurin here, he's looking for I think his sister. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to him. He's just good with a bow.
Is that the philosophy now?
They were taken by priests of Korbal, one of the gods of corruption of our land.
Still got one more to get.
I have a feeling Amelia's probably with them now.
Right.
Team?
No. Kidnapped.
I
by
mean-
them.
Who's the teacher?
It's Jamie Thacker. The
Jamie,
White
you would
Blacker.
know. Would she join up with these guys?
Not willingly.
She was a leader, not a follower.
You
Hmm.
do remember the.
You used the past tense. Are you assuming she's dead?
Didn't one of them make mention
Points
to
at one
grab
of the
the
alert
kid?
bodies.
and-
She's a little girl. These things are killing people.
They didn't kill us.
Someone's been
Because
captured
we
from your
killed-
party?
Yeah, the little girl.
They'll probably take her to a temple of Korbal for sacrifice.
Do you know where that is?
I bet if we follow their tracks, we can find it.
Well, that's not here.
Well, let's get moving.
All right. Less talking, more running.
All right, let's keep moving. And at this point, Nurin's up, and he does not seem to be of the normal elf variety that you would know from Earth. Yeah, he's tall, he's lanky, pointed ears,
Effeminate.
but he seems to be very much, as Harley would put it, an edgelord.
Oh god.
Edge boy?
Oh, like black eyeshadow and
Ooh,
No, he doesn't have like any of the looks of it.
He's not a scene
He
kid.
looks like an elf.
I have a question. Does he manipulate?
Who all here has seen Galaxy Quest?
What?
Alan
Recommend?
Alan Rickman's character from Galaxy
I
Quest.
love Alan.
That's beautiful.
Now
Excellent.
I'm sad.
Yes.
That would be best described in Nurin.
How did I get that name?
Snape.
Yeah, I know he's
Hans
Snape,
Gruber.
Ah,
And now you're going to need to watch Galaxy Quest. It's one of the best movies.
It's on Netflix.
No.
It's so good.
It's so
I have
good.
so many series.
Wait,
that
is
I'm
that the
watching
one
on
that's a
Netflix.
parody of Star Trek?
Yes.
Okay,
only watch
I don't
The
know who the
Office.
actor is, but I know the
And
movie at
Scott
least.
Pilgrim versus the
Alan
World.
Rickman was
That's
Snape.
all I watch.
And the Harry Potter
Yeah.
movies.
Okay,
Have you seen Die Hard?
no.
Okay.
I
It's
watched
a
part
great
of that
Christmas
movie.
Hmm.
Robin Hood,
Amazing
Prince of
Christmas
Thieves.
movie.
No.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I
He was
did
the
see.
sheriff of Nottingham and Robin Hood,
Okay.
Prince of Thieves.
Who was?
Alan Rickman.
A good man.
Snape.
Yes.
Again,
Snaky
Hans Gruber.
boy.
This is like people who frickin'
Hans
see
Gruber.
Sean Astin
In everything.
and think nothing but the Goonies first. And I'm sorry, but he will always be of the Goonies.
I completely agree, except when it comes to the third Lord of the Rings movie, when he picks up Frodo, throws him over his shoulder, and starts running up the mountain. And all I could think of was Rudy, Rudy, Rudy.
Also, the buff brother from 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you don't remember him, those.
No, I remember.
I do. I know that movie.
Yes.
You guys just need more romantic comedies, rom-coms. That's more my genre.
So head back down the tunnel.
You've
Find
never
it.
seen 50
All right.
letting Edgelord and the Dwarf,
My favorite one is
the
Yeah.
newest DJ duo.
Edgelord, Elf, and the Dwarf.
Robin Williams, and he's like a priest.
All right.
Oh, the one where he's testing the couple to see if they'll
Yes,
stay together.
That is such a good movie. Thank you.
What is that movie?
I don't know
Forget
what
the
it's
name.
called. But it also has doesn't have Jim from The Office. What's his name?
Jim from The Office.
Jim from The Office.
Yeah, that's his name now. He's in that too, I believe.
All right.
All right. So, you follow the ledge until it comes to.
License to Wed.
Ah, that's it.
Wait a second.
I don't know that one.
I'm looking at the wrong thing here.
John Krasinski.
You
That's
follow
it.
the ledge
And Mandy
until it
Moore, actually.
eventually leads to a strange sight.
Mandy Moore.
A temple made of irregular black stone floats in the middle of a chasm. Sickly vines wrap around the temple and hang off the structure, trailing down into the bottomless chasm below. A slender rock bridge connects the ledge to the temple. There's no handrails, and it's a sheer drop on all sides. There's only empty space beneath the temple itself, so magic of some kind must be at work. As you approach, you see one of those robed priests from the square crossing the bridge to the temple. He's way off in the distance, and you can barely hear him muttering some strange incantation. Although you're pretty sure from the distance, he's not muttering it, but it sounds like it from the distance you're at.
I'm gonna need a bigger fireball.
As he walks forward, the irregular blocks of the temple wall move aside to form an opening and then reform into a solid wall after he passes. The only approach to the temple that you can see is along the thin stone bridge. As you get closer to the bridge, you notice that the stones of the walls and the bridge are actually charred, blackened bones. And some of the bones of the wall and the bridge are complete skeletons with vines twisting through them. As you guys get close and you're looking at it, you got a couple of options. I mean, you know he used magic to get in, or you could just try and bash your way in.
What say you, wizard?
Would I be able to make a check for the magical portion of things?
You could attempt, you would have to alter
I have alteration.
the effect. It's going to be a hard difficulty 14 alteration check. Oh, hey, Paul, you're up awful late. Paul Watson.
Makes it a 15 on the
Alright.
money.
15 on the money. The wall opens up in the same way that it did, pardon me, in the same way that it did for him. And as you guys walk in, back up the level. Let's see. Bell has the light. that's going to be 10.
Oh, we got gone to the big land.
And I'm going to change it to the right color. Well, close enough. All right. So as you guys move in, you guys are on a balcony overlooking
I gotta go.
everything that's going on below.
What specifically is going on below?
Let me move the map section and head to the next section. You see stairs that wind down into the chamber below. There's a tall figure in black robes standing in the very center of the chamber, his hands raised and leading the others in a chant. He has slender, handsome features, but red eyes and alabaster white skin mark him as one of the undead. 7 hooded figures encircle him, standing at the edge of what appears to be the magical runes below. Behind the priests, 9 people are manacled to a long chain, and they are positioned between 2 pillars and a statue that looks kind of oddly out of place. You do see that Amelia is one of the prisoners. The captives all look disoriented and fatigued. Their skin is pulling taut, loose, and is losing color as the chant continues. You can all feel the possibility energy buzzing in the air. And standing behind the prisoners is a small contingent of lurks, like right next to the prisoners behind them, holding them in place. As you guys are taking this in, Tudorek acts before anybody has a chance to stop her. She leaps down the stairs, and let's see, the closest one would be Sean. You see her as she hits the bottom of the stairs and starts forward. A trapdoor opens beneath her, dumping her into the chasm below.
Oh.
Trapdoor.
Stupid
Bottom of the
dwarf.
steps.
All right, scene is dramatic. You guys are a floor up. There's a set of stairs going down.
But isn't there a trap door right at the bottom?
At the bottom of the stairs, it's about a meter out.
Okay.
But it's open now.
Let me.
I don't like that. That's,
Right there is. Whoa, how did that get in the wrong place?
I don't drink.
It's right there because she ran down the stairs that you can just barely see the edge of here
Okay.
and charged across, and then the trapdoor opened underneath her, and she fell down into the mists below.
Okay.
You can play Cosm cards at any point.
Mhm.
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be in turn order.
Right, but
All right,
So
I
it
makes
actually
it
need to check to see if I have Nurin stats.
But it also would make their magic skills favored for 3 rounds.
They did not
Because it
give
does
me
not
Nurin stats.
specify heroes, correct?
What's that?
no, it does
Ben's
not.
Cosm card.
Mana surge.
Ah,
He was debating on playing it, and I was letting him know that it would also affect the enemies, making their magics favored too.
yep.
Yeah.
All right. Scene is dramatic. Villains go first. Heroes go second. Approved actions are active, defense, and taunt. And let me see here. I need to expand your view. So let me do. There we go. And I'll move this up a little. So the statue appears to be a man dressed in Victorian garb, holding a cane that has kind of a weird dragon's head at the bend portion of the cane, and he's holding him out in front of him, leaning it on the ground. His face is just odd, like it's messed up somehow, and he just seems to radiate evil. He looks like a very gaunt man. All right. So the lurks immediately start rushing forward. How did those guys all get out of their squares?
Lurk, 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 lurk.
Lurk, lurk. Lurk.
I'm not sure how these guys ended up out of their squares, but oh, I had started making it on a hex and decided I wanted squares instead. All right. 1, 2, 3. What's your speed? 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to run 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's going to go up a level. Oops, I moved him the wrong way. That puts him there. Down. He gets to there.
Yeah, soundbar. I was going to get one.
He's
Got rid
there.
of it.
And then the others are all rushing forward. They'll get to the bottom of the stairs. And they are purposefully avoiding that pit.
Mm-hmm.
And the run. So,
And they're avoiding the
get hit by 1,600 and they get the shock.
circle as well.
Okay, circle bat, don't walk through.
The priests all continue their chant. And you see the energy just flows from the prisoners and into the leader there in the middle. All right. Then heroes go. Who's going to go first?
I know what Wifey Larkin would do first, since she's not at the table.
Mhm.
She would want to ward enemy because that's an undead. That is a supernatural evil.
Okay, she can attempt it.
And if she wants to do something else, she can yell at me later. So 7.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone adds +2 to their defenses versus supernaturally evil creatures in their attacks.
All right.
Woo-hoo.
That works.
Who's next?
Wait, did some of those lurks get up the stairs?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Did you miss that?
I did.
I'm gonna turn around and point blank shot number 10 in the head. We'll do
Vital blow?
vital blow.
Or a called shot, I mean?
Yeah,
It used to be
called
called vital blow.
shot. Oh, okay.
All right, so it's going to be a -4 on your value.
Gotcha. So
And you're going against their melee
negative
weapons.
2 then?
What's that?
Is that a net -2 then because of the? Oh,
-2 for multi-action. -4 more is a -6, and then +4 for the aim.
-2. Yep.
You added
I
-2.
just wanted to double check there. Okay.
And you're going against your melee.
Ah,
You're looking
20.
at a 9. Nice.
18, 38, which would be
+11.
11, and that would be
That's going to be 2 bonus dice.
yeah. And since that would be 3
Even with
bonus
the mice,
dice.
too.
Okay.
What do you get in the third bonus die for? It's a
keep
+4 to your
forgetting.
damage. Yep.
Yeah. So reroll the 1 there. 10, 23.
Oh, but do you get a bonus die from aiming?
No.
No, that's only with a sniper rifle.
Ah, okay.
The sniper perk.
Yeah.
When you take an action to aim,
Oh,
it gives you
you
a
did
bonus
get a
die.
third bonus die.
That's-
Yeah.
It doesn't go with a sniper rifle. It's a perk for when you spend an action aiming.
I was confused because you'd also said, never mind.
You didn't aim the last time you
So-
did that.
25.
25.
Kapow.
You just completely blow his head off. Who's next?
All right.
I've cleared the way. Start moving.
What does the great and powerful Bel Patel wish to do?
The great and powerful Bel Patel will drop a fireball right on the boss guy.
All right.
All right, go ahead and cast.
Because he'll hit 2 others with the blowback too. Doesn't matter which 2. That's a 12.
Make it big.
That's what I'm doing.
So you move up to the edge. Cast.
That is a 23 total.
The fireball smacks right into him. Damage.
How many bonus dice am I getting?
You're going to get 2 bonus dice.
Damage is 18 points.
18 points. The fireball rolls over him and leaves him unscathed,
Did you go for it?
but
Yeah.
the other 2
Because he's undead. I worded it.
That is
Um,
a supernatural evil.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You
here.
finally got to pull it
Priests.
off.
Yep. We're going to do 3 and 4. Just get obliterated by the fireball.
And I'm going to tell the elf to pick off the priests.
That is really cool looking.
It really is.
I like the moving spell circle.
Yeah, I love that.
Did you do that?
Nope. That is actually from the original Arkenforge pack, the Essentials pack. All right. So,
Shout out to Arkenforge.
always a shout out to Arkenforge. They're one of our sponsors.
We have more
Sponsors
than
is such,
one.
such a loosely used term.
Very loosely used. Not yet. Well, other than our own company.
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to go next?
All right.
Belle, Jay, Pat, and
There
Sean have already gone.
are 2 lurks up there, right?
2 lurks.
Well, I think Jamie Thacker,
Going to step onto the steps and
go Whirlwindy.
go whirlwindy. As she starts down the stairs after them.
Oh, they're down the stairs?
Number 9 is about waist up, up onto this platform, and number 7 she would have a height advantage.
She
which
has the high ground.
I would give her a +2 versus number 7.
Okay. Well, then we've got a 15 total for the first one, and then 17 for number 2. So it's still just 1 bonus dice each.
Mhm.
Oh, why did I roll 2? That's a 4. So 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage versus their toughness of 9. That is 4 result points, so they're each going to take 2 shock. I'm not going to dig out the tokens for them. Who's next?
Okay. What did you say the approved actions were this round?
Active defense and trick.
Okay, trick I'm no good at. All right, I guess I'll just go over to the other side of these 2 lurks then.
2, 3. 4,
Let's see
there.
here. Their defense is
9.
9. Okay. I'll try whirlwinding them then.
All right. You have the whirlwind perk?
No, I do not.
Okay, so
It's
you're doing
-2.
a multi-target.
Yep.
So that's going to be a -2 on each. However, you get a +2 to hit number 7 because of your height advantage.
All right.
You have the height.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
And
Dun dun dun.
A 1 on the magic sword swing.
Yep. Hit the stone.
oh, this is bad. This is very bad
Anybody got any cards played
because
that can help
I
that?
don't announce this one because it doesn't always come into play.
No.
But setback is on the conflict line, which
So really, you were just waiting for us to.
I was waiting for something bad to
That's
happen.
not down.
He swings the sword, and as he does, it goes flying out of his hand as he dings the side, and the sword ends up landing.
In the hand of the big bad guy.
Nope. Goes down through the pit as it goes tumbling down the stairs and out the bottom.
And stabs the dwarf in the head.
Oh, man.
So, did we lose it
The
Forever?
sword is gone,
forever?
as far as you know.
Yep.
I don't have levitating hand on this character.
Let's see here. Where is an eraser? Okay.
All right.
Tip of that.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see. The constable and the elf still need to go. So, what would the constable like to do? Nurin is going to move up to here.
I still don't know where I am. Okay.
You are
The shield one behind the bottle cap.
right there.
Oh, fancy.
What are we up
Can I
on?
hit number 7 then?
You're up on a balcony.
Yes, you can swing and hit number 7. Do it.
Never mind. 4 or 5?
You have
Oh, I have possibilities. I can spend them. Okay.
Who are you? What
Sorry,
are you
that was
doing?
really bad.
She's
Nothing.
attacking number 7.
She's
So
swinging
step
at number
over
7.
to attack number 7.
That's a little better. 11?
You add the 2 together. So
Plus the
Oh.
first die roll.
What
She
your
was
first
a
time?
5 for the first time, right?
Yes.
So,
So 16
total,
is a plus
that's
3.
3.
Oh, 13?
13 will hit, no bonus
13 will
dice.
hit, no bonus. What's the damage?
10.
10. That is enough for 2 more shock on him.
Thank you.
What is that?
And Nurin lets loose with an arrow, shooting at number 6.
It's a statue.
Yeah, it's a statue of a dude
12,
holding an amazing looking
12
dude
plus
with a
4,
dragon cane.
16. And number 6 falls to the ground with an arrow stuck in him.
They worship some sort of pimp god.
That is the end of the round.
hmm.
I don't like that.
Can I get down?
When suddenly,
Maybe once they clear it.
villains go first, heroes go second, and it's another setback. Approved
Cease
actions.
initiative.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
So you want the next card because the last one had a setback on it.
Yeah, flip the new one.
All right.
It can't be any worse, can it?
Villains go first with an inspiration. Heroes go second. Approved actions are defend and taunt, so they lose some of their shock.
That's not too bad.
And number 9, pardon me, is going to attempt to smash Jamie with his mace. And 8 is going to miss. Number
does.
7 is going to try and smash Sean.
We have the high ground.
Sean, does a 13 hit your unarmed defense?
Just barely.
Just barely, but I'm going to play opponent fails.
All right.
So it does, in fact, miss.
Yes.
I got one.
And the other works are piling up around the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, there are stairs down?
Yep.
There are stairs, but there's really no way to get down them.
And I heard there was a pit. Is that the hole?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. Do you see that, like, it...
The fog going through it?
The
Yeah.
fog down below.
Because it goes into the abyss.
Or
Where- Possibly a dwarf.
there's a magical sword in the dwarf.
That fell down into the bottomless
If
pit.
you can pull the sword from the dwarf, I think you become king of something.
The Isles?
Of dwarves?
Where did the stairs come up at?
Number 9 and number 7 and Jamie are standing on them.
Okay. So Jamie's, like, at the top of the stairs.
Yep.
9 and 7 are going
Lowered.
down. I gotcha.
And what were the approved actions again?
Defend and trick. And now it's your guys' turn. The priests keep chanting, and you see more of that energy flow from the prisoners into the head guy.
I'm going to give the people who do the more punchy things more room. I'm going to move up one space towards the ledge.
And jump over!
No, not yet.
No?
We're going to aim at the guy in the middle of the circle and see if I can get a shot on him.
All right.
We're going to spend a possibility on that. Oops.
Remember, if it was under 10, it becomes 10.
So that's 27.
Nice.
What did you roll?
Just wanted big numbers.
His dodge is 12.
18 to hit them.
One bonus die.
And since I aim, that's one for that, for snipe. And I'm re-rolling the 1.
What is
And that's a 6.
Nice.
25 damage.
You fire, and as the bullet seems to fly right towards his head, as it passes through the ring.
There's a
Yep.
shift in.
You see, no shift. You see the bullet just melt apart, and
Damn
it
it.
never reaches him.
Well, that's
Did the
stupid.
fireball hit him at least?
No.
It poured over the.
Magic shield that he has, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Well, then,
Gank the mages on the
Who's
outside.
next?
Bel Patel,
Well,
the
that's
great and
Belvin.
powerful, is going to drop a fireball to hit the 3 northern
So
duders.
these three.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, there it is.
18 plus 6 is a 20 to hit.
Okay. Their dodge is. Pardon me. Their dodge is 11.
Well, then I'm going to drop this action to get 2 bonus dice.
Okay.
Because fuck 'em.
We don't use that kind of language here.
You don't use that kind of language here. I certainly do.
hmm
For 28 damage to the 3 of them.
All right. Those three just get incinerated by the fireball.
Take out the last one, Elf.
Who's next?
I'm already gone. Jamie, unless you want to go.
Jamie can take a swing at these guys.
Jamie will do the whirlwindy.
Oh, no.
Also trying to, we're going to whirlwind and maneuver,
Minus.
trying to topple
Get out here.
down the stairs.
So she wants to.
I got to get high enough to get a player called action for the maneuver.
She wants to tumble down the stairs.
She wants to maneuver. She's whirlwinding these 2 and trying to maneuver them to roll down into their
Oh,
friends.
knock them down.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not an approved action, but it is cinematic as hell.
That it
Indeed.
is.
And for a dramatic scene.
And just because we've got so many possibilities, I'm going to stack one on top of those 18. That is a 20. And that is 14, so 32, 52. Gives me a plus 14. Minus 2 is 12. So the maneuver is going to be a 22, and then the to hit is also a 21.
All right. So their maneuver.
Also,
Get back to the works.
Was looking at the wall.
On the mountain.
Their maneuver is 8. So
So
See.
outstanding success means player called action goes off, right?
let me double check. I'm not sure if it's 10 or 15 above for player's call.
I mean, if it was your call, it would be 5 above.
Which is why I'm looking at the rules. All right. An outstanding success is a player's call. So, yep, you send those 2 tumbling down the stairs. And what's the damage?
2 bonus die on top. Oh, that was a 6. So one of them, 4, 14. 23 points of damage.
Which is going to be enough to kill them. So they're going to bind up the stairs, making it harder for the others to join the fray. All right. Yep, so that's going to bind them up. Okay, who's next? Jamie, Belle,
Belwyn.
and
Okay.
Sean have all gone.
He's
And it's only about a 20-foot drop.
So, like, how much damage is that to?
Let's see. 20 feet would be how many meters?
6-ish.
It's
Yeah, right around there.
6-ish. We'll call it 5 just to be on the safe side, which would be no damage.
So I could jump off.
Yep. You could cinematically jump off if you so please.
After you.
Okay,
So choose.
I am going to use my dark ring,
Just make a spirit check.
and I have to do a spirit check.
Yep, that'll.
So that adds on to 10.
And the DC is probably 10.
Do you know what the DC is?
10.
12.
So you are invisible.
Okay.
You are invisible. I
I'm
just
going
changed your opacity.
to
Step,
jump down,
Jumping down.
and then I'm going to. Can I run?
Yep.
Now
Where are you running to?
I want
You
to
still made the success on your ring with the multi-action, so you're good.
Yeah, he's on. So.
go up to the where the prisoners are chained.
Okay. Amelia is right here. And then the rest of them are
Do they look
strangers.
like humans?
All but 2 of them.
What do the non-humans look like?
So this one here is a dwarf. This
Okay.
one is an elf.
Humanoid, not evil humanoids. Either.
Sorry. This one's the dwarf.
Okay.
Okay, but the one to the right of him is an insurance salesman, so we do have one evil humanoid.
I think
Okay.
there might be a lawyer there,
Let's
too.
go over to Amelia.
All right. What's your speed running?
24.
So it'd be 1 off, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And as you get to there, I need you.
Here's maybe a stupid question.
Mhm.
Can I be on the back side of this pillar?
You want to step around to the backside?
Yes.
So that was a
11 would be
10,
diagonal.
11, 12, 13.
There, yeah.
Okay. And they are manacled to the chains in between the pillars and the statue that you see. Actually, let me turn on your vision here. And it's like the manacles are run up and over. So like you got the chain in between the 2 wrist cuffs,
They're like
and
this.
they're up and over the chain. So if you got the chain itself
They
off,
would all at least have
they
their
would all
arms.
at least have their arms down and they could move.
Okay. I mean,
Or you could
they could move now, right? Couldn't they?
not very far.
I mean, like this. Like we
Like
can all
2 or
slide
3
back.
feet.
We can all slide forward.
Mhm.
Woo!
Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Oh, cramp in the side.
All right, who's going next?
Oh,
Okay, let's see. Seeing as I have lost my magic sword, I will take out my short bow that Wait, did I erase that? I shouldn't have erased that.
That's
Sure,
fine. We
Bill?
got stats for it.
what is
Okay.
it?
Yeah,
Short
bow.
bow?
Yep, and I'm gonna try and shoot the last priest here.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to the wall or up to the railing.
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the range.
Okay, and it's a missile weapon.
Yep, missile weapons.
And I rolled poorly again. You stupid dice. You are stupid. Okay, I'm throwing a possibility at it.
Okay,
Quit being stupid, you stupid dice. Okay, well, it counts as a 10 because it's a possibility.
that works in your favor.
Yep, 2 added on to the 9 gets me an 11.
11 is a hit, but no bonus dice.
Okay, whatever the base damage is then.
11.
That's going to be good for 4 result point. Or, well, let me double check. Ball. Toughness is 7, so that's 4 result points, which is 2 shock to that guy.
It's okay. The elf still has to shoot.
Okay.
And Constable,
That's me.
you and I believe it's just you and the elf who haven't gone yet.
So
Who's the elf?
The
The
edgelord.
Scene.
Oh, that.
My
The
Bell
effeminate
Patel's
elf.
Bell Patel's body servant after he saved his life. Yes.
so there's no more enemies to kill up here?
They're all down below.
Okay.
However, there's a couple of dead bodies that are blocking the stairs at the moment. You could just leap off the balcony.
You did see the teacher do it. Oh no.
No, you didn't.
No, you saw the EMT do it.
She vanished.
No, you
Nobody
didn't.
saw her.
No,
do
that's right.
anything.
Nobody saw
I
what
was-
she did.
I was invisible.
Okay, but
Well,
Bell
are you
Patel has
okay
told
down there?
told her about the ring and stuff, so we probably overheard a bit of
I
it.
just disappeared.
I'll jump. I don't have any long range weapons, so I'll jump.
You didn't hear me
You
die.
jump down
Correct, there was no screams.
and you land right next to
A pile of lurks.
a bunch of lurks and the pit.
Sup, dudes?
You gonna stay here to fight, or you going after that priest?
I guess the priest, because I'm being cheered on.
All right. So you're running towards or moving towards the priest. You've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. You get stopped right
But
here.
say I don't want to step in the circle. I hear circle bad.
Is she going for
Or
the?
you're going for the priest.
So
Sorry.
she going for the priest on the side.
So
there.
2, 3, 4, 5. My bad. I was thinking the guy in the middle.
We've got to take out his force field first. Hopefully.
We're not stupid.
Can I
What you
beat
doing?
him?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was going to be allowed
You
to
jumped
beat him.
off. That's part of a movement.
No minuses either.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Your die like you.
14.
Those ones are pretty.
Your total is
Thank you.
14.
I love these ones. Yeah.
That
Where'd you get
is,
These ones?
A bonus dice.
let's see,
Really?
their
Nice.
melee weapons is 11, so
Oh,
that is
no
not a
bonus.
bonus.
those?
Yeah.
What's your damage?
Sorry. Do I get any bonus dice?
No.
No.
Okay, then 10.
10
think it was when we
versus
went to
7
that
is
place
3
in
result points. He's up to
Paradise.
4 shock.
Do we know how many shock they have?
Nope.
We don't.
I
Have,
do.
We don't have cards for these.
No, they've got 9 shock total.
Oh.
All right. Then the elf, seeing that she is in melee, he jumps down, takes a step, and then he spins around and shoots number 1. Oh, that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a bonus die.
I like that elf.
7, 19, and he drops one of the lurks. All right.
I think that's the round.
That is the round.
All right.
Ooh, I got to double check what this one does.
Uh-oh.
How long do I stay invisible for?
Just as the spell. So the spell is.
I can find it. I've got the spells bookmarked. Invisibility lasts concentration. So while you're thinking about it, you have a -2 to everything.
Okay.
And then if you get hit or succeed on like a
What's that?
strenuous action, you got to roll a spirit or willpower test.
All right. Villains go first, but heroes are confused. And the confused on the conflict line means players may not use cards from their pools for this round.
Oh, I did an action, so I.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
You still gain destiny cards from approved actions, and you still place them into your pool normally. Approved actions are defend and taunt. So, villains. Oh, I went the wrong way. This one, there's 2, there's 4, there's 6. And he rushes up only to see melee, and then 7 puts him. Whoops, sorry.
Nope,
He's
he's
6. He's blocked by her.
Yeah.
And he will take a swing at her with his mace.
Does he have any issues with the bodies that were blocking the
It
stairwell?
was. I was treating it as difficult terrain.
Okay.
19 is a +6 onto his melee. So 15 to hit Jamie.
15 melee defense will hit, no bonus dice.
All right. And what is her toughness?
Her toughness is currently 8.
So she is going to take 2 shock. The next guy. He goes 1, 2, 3. And he is going to take a swing at her, but he's got a penalty because he's down low. And he really misses. Then this guy rushes up. This guy rushes up. This guy rushes up. This guy rushes up. It's plus. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the elf is nimble on his feet as 4 of them try and attack him. And
Were they aiding each other on the attack?
yes. And they missed.
Wow.
Yeah, mob rule.
Go elf.
All right.
Let's see, this was the combined actions. There were 4 of them. It was a +3, but I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. The priest is still chanting, trying to hold the spell as long as possible. And you guys see more energy flow into their leader.
Oh. I was like, what?
The prisoners are starting to look really drained at this point.
Is the energies coming from the prisoners or the cycling through the statue to the prisoners?
They're coming from the prisoners to them.
Okay.
All right. Heroes. Remember, you cannot play cards from your pool. Who's going first?
I am.
What you going to do?
I am going to try to pick the lock.
Trying to pick the lock. All right. So that is going to be...
Are you continuing your concentration on being invisible?
Yes.
So
So
you're
it's
at a
-2.
Yep.
But it's not a strenuous
Hmm.
activity, right?
All right. It is a challenging
Successful
difficulty
interaction.
number... Nope, sorry. It is a standard difficulty 10 lock picking test.
This is an other skill, not a combat skill, so no, it would not give you the spell, the willpower. So you're good on that. So you
Okay.
still have the -2.
I have the -2, but I don't become
Yes,
uninvisible. I don't become visible. That's
correct.
the correct way
You
of
do not
saying it.
become visible.
And what I don't. How do I lockpick? I don't have lock picking.
Dex.
Dex. I'm not the most dexterous, but
But you
Your
have
kids on
possibilities.
what did you say it was?
10.
14.
You pick the lock and the chain falls away.
Am I able to move?
Yes.
And yes, you can move now if you
I
so
want
wish.
to move behind the big statue.
Going to stop behind the statue?
Yeah.
Okay, like right in the middle there?
Yeah.
All right.
I just wanted to in case the big bad guy in the middle decides to turn around and start shooting things, let him shoot the
All right.
prisoners. I'm assuming that he wants them for something. He doesn't want me.
Not yet.
Okay.
He doesn't
Who's
want
next?
me like my husband wants me.
Constable?
Yes. I'm gonna hit it again.
Gank the priest.
Trying to gank the priest.
Yee.
Gank mode.
Nice catch.
Oh.
You may want to.
Oh, spend it.
4 plus 10.
So 14. Plus
I can
1.
work with that. 11?
That'll hit.
That is a hit. No
Oh,
bonus
my
dice.
10 damage.
10. Yes.
So that's going to be 2 more shock. He is up to 6 shock. All right. Then it is whose turn?
I don't care. Jamie will go.
Okay.
All right.
Jamie has some friends on the steps again.
Jamie Thacker lurks Stacker as she whirlwinds with the maneuver.
You're not funny, Mike. I'm just saying. No one is appreciating your rhyming.
I'm making
I am.
the boss laugh, so that's a good thing, right?
No.
Boss.
Oh,
Put him in charge.
hey, Ben. None.
Yeah.
Kristen is
Yeah.
watching,
Oh.
or was watching.
Wait.
We don't
Who's
have any viewers
Kristen?
on Facebook right now, but she just said, Ben! LOL.
Okay. I heard.
Make
Okay.
sure you post from you and not, because I can't remember if I made you an admin.
Yeah, I don't know how to switch it off. That's
If
why
you
I
look
just
in the
put
lower right
dash
corner,
mark. It doesn't work on mobile
Yeah,
for
it does.
me.
Really?
It hasn't.
That's weird.
Let's see. 33 minus 2, so plus 8. The maneuver is an 18, and the hit is a 1921 with the height. So
Damage?
2 bonus dice on damage. That's 15 points of damage.
All right, and 2 more bodies join the others at the bottom. However, it sounds like most of them have gone off to fight somebody else.
Well,
All right.
she wasn't aware of that.
Nope.
She's still stacking lurks.
Who's next?
What were the approved actions?
Defend and taunt.
We can put something in our pool, right?
Yeah.
So number 6, 5, 8, and 3 are all in melee with.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah, all the rest are in melee with Nurin.
What's his name?
Edgelord.
Edgy boy.
we're gonna go ahead and move over to the left one and jump down,
So you jump down.
and we'll continue. Let's go towards the priest. Come up behind him and
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
we'll just. Can I just pistol whip him?
Yeah.
We'll pistol whip him then. See what happens.
I think that counts as what? Unarmed?
Actually melee because he's
Okay.
using a pistol.
So that would be 15 to hit.
That is a hit. That is
Okay.
even a bonus die. Or no, that is not a bonus
Should
die.
just be 1, right?
No.
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 Because
Okay,
they're unarmed, or
so then my strength is 10.
and it'll be a +1 for that. So
So-
11. That's going to be 2 more shocks. So he's up to 8 shocks. He's not looking so good.
He has how many? 13?
9.
Oh, 9.
Huh.
9 or 9.
All right. So Belle and Chris are all that's left.
All right.
Take out the priest.
Come on, Chris.
All right. I'm going to jump down and attempt to take out this priest. Bow to the
2,
face.
3, 4, 5. Calling your shot?
Just trying to hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just using the bow as a
James?
weapon of whack destruction.
Did you add that sword on?
No. That sword is actually part of Devin's design.
All right, here.
It
So
looks
it's a
like an
missile
add-on,
weapon.
And I
It
thought
does.
maybe you
No,
put a
I did
sword
not.
in his hand and
Hmm.
like merged them.
No.
Or actually, you know what? I'm probably better hitting them with the bow than I am shooting arrows with it, so I'll just club them with the thing.
All right. We'll treat it as a staff, and it does strength +2.
Okay, you stupid dice. I am spending another damn possibility. Quit rolling numbers that are tiny.
It's that seat, man.
Okay, now that is a
Excuse
plus
sitting down
7.
Shut up.
So that brings it to an 18.
That'll
Okay,
net
Rich,
you
it was
1 bonus
horrible.
die.
You don't cheat very well.
Okay, that's a 6 plus 5, so 10 on to whatever that was you said for the staff.
Strength +2.
Okay, so 10 on to 13 is 23.
That caps him.
All right.
Woo-hoo!
As that happens,
Oh, look at my hubby. He's my hero.
the light from the spell goes out,
I'm so proud of him.
or the shield. Let me actually bring it up.
It took me a while, but
Who
I got
else
the
has
hang
light?
of this thing.
Val Patel.
Belle Patel and Jamie, and they're both upstairs. So yeah, it fades into relative darkness,
That's okay. It's about to get real lit up as he gets lit on fire.
and as it falls, he screams, "No! I could have had so much more!"
Fireball.
That's what she said.
What's his dodge?
His dodge is
2.
12.
12? I'm at 1 bonus die. We're going to guarantee 2 bonus die on that.
Okay.
$20 points of damage.
All right.
Could have had so much more. Fire. And then if he's still up, there are fire rules actually.
That. +2. That grants him. All right. He seems to be unfazed by it as you feel reality shift as he bends it to his will. And I believe that's all of the heroes. The
Yes.
prisoners fall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Is she gonna fall in this
12.
pit?
Nope.
And these 3 follow her. Nope, they're being careful not to fall in the pit.
Who fell in the pit?
The dwarf.
The dwarf.
And luckily, I saw it.
Yeah.
All right. Then we go into the next round.
I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Well, we don't even know if we get to go first.
I want to go first.
Villains go first. Heroes have a surge.
You don't get to go
Taunt
first.
and trick are
Surge
the
is
approved
bad,
actions.
Surge.
Everybody make a d20 roll.
Don't roll one.
I did not roll a 1,
Do I need to roll
despite
a,
that
yeah,
my
I need to
dice
roll
are
a 10?
stupid.
No.
No.
Did not roll
Cat.
1. I rolled 2 ones.
Ben's so punny.
All right.
I'm a horrible person.
The excuse me. The 4 lurks
I didn't wanna say
on
anything.
Nurin missed again, and then the leader. He
I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
is attempting to cast a spell. He is going to, let's see, which one is this? Spell descriptions.
What's he cast?
All right. 19 is a +6, so that is going to get him an outstanding success.
Oh no.
As you see a magical energy wrap itself around him.
Bless you.
We can play cards from.
You can play cards this round.
Does Glory also affect you if you roll a 60 plus, or is it just us?
Nope, it's just you guys.
I was hoping.
All right, and then it's the hero's turn, and she said she wanted to go first.
Indeed.
I want to go unlock the other guys.
All right, so you're going to try and unlock this one.
Yeah. It's a 10, right?
If it's under a 10, then you
Right, but
count.
10 is the number that I'm
Mhm.
looking for.
10 plus.
I was like, what number is that? It's a 9, but I
But now it's a 10.
was
Yep.
looking sideways. So that's 14 onto my dex.
Yes. I do have an action available for trade if you need it.
Sure.
What are you going to give him?
I'm at a 7.
She gave me a
So-
willpower,
I'm going to play action.
which I will then trade with Bel Patel.
So I'm at an 11.
All right, so that chain drops free, and those prisoners are going to be able to run for it. And who is next?
Jamie Thacker's telling the elf to move the fuck out the way.
He will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 move over to there, and he turns and fires on the leader. This one, that's going to miss. It seems to hit that energy field and bounces off. Next,
Jamie Thacker, the lurk attacker, is doing a death from above whirlwind attack.
Awesome.
Huh? No.
okay, so you're actually going to have to jump out. So that's going to be an acrobatics or dex.
Well, it's all. What's the approved actions?
Taunt and trick.
Taunt and trick. So we'll just keep it with the -2 for the acrobatics and then the whirlwind, which then there are -4. So I'm at a -6 total. I'm going to spend drama to count as a possibility.
Okay.
So I am now at 19, which gives me a base of 0. And then I will spend a possibility because you
Yep.
can spend with drama.
You can stack a possibility on top of a card.
So 31. All right. So the acrobatics was a 14.
All
The
right.
to hit on all of them is a 16.
You're going after all of them?
Yep.
16 is going to hit all of them as she just goes into a whirling dervish of blades,
I took the -2 for multi-action and the -4 for the whirlwind.
which is why you went drama and possibility.
Uh-huh. Was that a bonus dice? It should have
16 versus the lurks.
Yeah, they're at a 9.
Third and 9. So that is a
So,
bonus die.
14 damage.
That is enough, I believe. Their toughness is 9. That's a difference of 5, which is good enough for a wound as she just shreds the lurks. All right. Then we go to the next person who has not gone yet.
So I saw his arrow hit the shield and not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, you're down there too. So
Yeah. So
you're gonna try and hit him.
Well, first I'm going to play attuned and get my Cosm card. See if that helps.
Probably not.
Trap. A deadly trap or hazard appears somewhere in this act.
Yeah, Cosm cards are not necessarily good.
No, I was hoping it might be.
Is that a play immediately?
No.
No.
I had that one earlier.
It's a... You guys can get bonuses if we screw with you.
Pretty much. And then I guess we'll try to step up to him. See what happens.
Stepping up to him.
Yep.
Okay. You get right up next to him.
Fire a shot directly at his chest.
All right. You're shooting against a difficulty number of 15.
Gotcha. We will spend a possibility.
Well, but once somebody starts spending possibility, everyone's like, yes.
You know what though? We get new possibilities. This isn't
Deadlands where you have to hoard
It's
it. Gotta
22.
get out of
22. That even gets you a bonus die.
And that was aimed.
and we have ways of getting more possibilities.
Right.
Like
Cards and starts and scenes and starts and acts.
21 damage to him then.
21 damage versus his toughness of 9. So that's going to be a difference of
Soak
12.
this. Pow.
So he is going to attempt to soak it.
why is there yellow powdery stuff floating around him?
It was the effect of the spell where he was drawing life out of the wounds.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
Oh, and he'll have to spend a possibility on that. Nobody has negator?
Has anybody got Negator out?
Nope.
No.
So that's
I have
14
romance
plus
out, though.
1,
Oh, Negator's actually a perk.
Oh no, I have miracles and radiant.
14. So that, he actually takes a wound.
Ooh.
What would Bel Patel need to roll to know about undead?
Scholar.
Because I have a wand of healing. It is a new scene. So,
Right.
You already used
In
it, didn't you?
Torg,
new scene.
it's a new scene. In
Oh,
Torg,
after-
the healing won't affect the undead.
Okay, well then I was not aware of that. So
That Bell would know without even needing to roll.
then I'm not going to waste an action on that.
All right.
Let's go ahead and diminish this dude then.
Standing up here and diminishing him,
Yep, I'm not getting close enough for him to.
I need to
know.
change that.
I have the pretty powerful
There
Bel
we go.
Patel.
You go tell yourself.
Deplete. Bitch, please. Bel Patel knows what Bel Patel's doing.
He even talks about himself in the third person.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What's this guy's willpower? I think is what it is?
11.
Is that what it diminishes against willpower? Willpower spirit 11. I will get a good success, and we're gonna drop his dex by 4.
Dex by 4. So that changes his defenses. All right. Who's next? Who has not gone yet?
Eesh.
What you gonna do?
Oh, Eesh?
Is there anything left? Wait.
There's the boss man in the middle.
Oh, can we get to him now?
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
standing
Oh.
right next to him after I shot him.
I just wanted to double check. Then I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Mace to the face.
Mace to the. She's a
There
rhyming.
we go.
I'm a poet and I never realized it.
Hmm.
I hate poetry. Well, I don't hate poetry. I just suck at poetry.
Oh, so you hate art, you hate culture.
I mean, yes.
Roll your to hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
roll your to hit.
Nice.
15.
15. That is going to be a hit, but no bonus dice. As his
10.
defenses are now 11.
A girl can dream.
Even
10.
after his dex dropped by 4? Supernatural effects.
Yep.
Bastard.
His spell is part of what's keeping him up.
That's fine. I don't want to
It's
hurt
10
my
points
friends
damage.
with
10 points of
fireball.
damage. That's good for 2 shock.
All right, I'm gonna move up to this guy. Let's see here. And you said he had good willpower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tricking him or taunting him won't work very well then.
Well, those go against trick and taunt.
Oh, okay.
But he does seem to be a very mental-based character.
Okay, I'll just try to whack him upside the head then.
All right. Difficulty number is 11.
Come on, you dice. Do something that is not bullshit for once.
Good luck.
All right, spending another one of these damn things. So 6 plus 10, even though you are a 3 and you're stupid. So that brings it to a 14, which is a standard hit. So
That is a standard hit. Damage.
13 damage.
13 is 4 result points, which is 2 shock.
I think that was everybody.
All
Yeah.
right, the prisoners. These 5 making a run. towards
Dice,
that.
quit being stupid and
So there.
bullshit and roll
These
some good
4
numbers for once.
make it up the stairs. That'll be about as far as they get.
Stay with me. I will protect you. I'm the great and powerful Bel Patel.
You shouting that at them?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, I think so.
All right. Over
Bell,
the top.
Taco Bell?
Villains are fatigued. Heroes go second. Intimidate and taunt are the approved actions. And he shouts out, "In the name of Euthorion and the Gaunt Man, I shall drain your energies dry." And he casts another
Jokes on
spell.
you.
This time, he is
I'll go
looking
first.
up at Bell.
Oh, shit. Good thing I've got a +2 to my defenses against him.
7, 42. 42 is a plus 12.
You just rolled a 42?
Yep.
Ow.
26 versus your dodge.
26 versus my dodge of 11 against this guy. So only 15 points over. So yeah, great, good, outstanding success.
Indeed.
Luckily,
As a bolt of lightning launches from his hand, it's going to ignore 4 points of armor.
I don't have any armor.
And that's going to be 23 versus your toughness.
23 versus my toughness of 6.
Ouch.
Ooh.
All right, so that's going to be 17 result points, 3 wounds, and 6 shock. You going to try and soak it?
I mean, I think I should probably try to soak it. And I got to spend a possibility to do that, right?
Yes, the first possibility is just to be able to do it, and you can spend a possibility on the roll.
And what am I rolling?
Reality check.
Well, I've got a lot of reality. What am I looking for here?
Base target number is 10. And it gets better with a higher success.
So I'm at 18. I'm going to spend willpower to make that a 21.
Giving you an outstanding
Do
success.
you want to trade?
For what?
Oh, that's right. You're good now. I have full power. Never mind.
An outstanding success on a soak is all wounds and shock are countered. So you managed to soak it all.
Bending reality to the great and powerful Bel Patel's whims.
Yep.
All right. Hero's turn with nothing on the conflict line this time.
All right.
I'm going to try to intimidate him.
All right. Go ahead and make your intimidation check. Your
Okay.
difficulty number is going to be intimidate a spirit, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So 11.
Okay.
You might have wanted to wait.
Spend a possibility there. Review tries this again. $26.
26. That is going to be 15 result points, which is enough for an outstanding success. You want him stymied or
I'll take the stymied,
okay.
and then I can still shoot him, right?
No,
No,
because
that's
you have
right. You
to
have to
declare all
declare.
of your actions at the start.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you don't get 3 actions
All
in
right.
this game.
So he is very stymied, and that is a player's call reaction or action. Was there anything in particular you were looking for on top of that?
Well, what I was planning on, but I didn't say it, so it doesn't matter at this point, was I was going to say maybe you should remember us here and shoot him, but I didn't realize you had not. Yeah.
Draws
Yeah, you have to
attention for
declare all
next
your
round.
actions.
Draw as a yeah.
So is that what you're planning on doing? Drawing his attention for next round?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So he is very stymied, and he is looking angrily at you.
Huh?
Intimidate was an approved action, right?
Yes.
Intimidate wasn't approved action.
You get the card.
Okay,
Who's next?
I will go next.
Okay.
What is Radiant do?
Radiant. That is a perk, correct?
Yes, it says draw and play a card versus supernatural evil.
He is supernatural evil.
Oh, so yeah,
You
would
want
have
card?
been able to do that at like the start of the game round. I think. That was it for the cards.
Let me see. That is a light.
And I can play, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get rid of all my shock.
Nice.
Nice.
It's not 5, but it's better.
Yeah, it's effectively when you're facing a supernatural evil, you get the effect of the
Situational
situational awareness.
I can't see him from here, can I?
No.
So I'm going to move and shoot him with my short bow.
Okay, you're shooting into melee.
Shooting in melee is bad.
Then I will move and go up and hit him with my mace.
Okay.
Are you still concentrating?
No, I'm fine being.
You're gonna let it go as you come up to swing
Yeah,
at him.
let it go.
Oops.
She going frozen.
And suddenly, Pat appears opposite of her husband.
All right.
10.
10 is a miss. Barely, but it's a miss. Difficulty number is currently 11.
Supporter, you get a +3.
You want to trade it to her?
No,
Or
he
no.
plays
No,
that.
I
Supporter
play
as you
supporter.
play it.
So you hit.
You hit.
Can I do coup de
Coup de grace.
You can spend coup de grace on it.
So I
And
get
apparently, the appropriate pronunciation is coup de grace.
Coup de Gracie.
Or coup de gracie.
Grace?
So I get a
1d6.
bonus save. 11.
11.
Hey, any damage is damage.
That's true.
Versus toughness of 9 is 2 more shock. And who's next?
The great and powerful Bel Patel is going to diminish his spirit.
Ah, go ahead and make your spellcast.
Will actually succeed, but just a standard success, so it goes down by 1.
Okay.
Or no, by 2, sorry.
So his spirit is now 9.
Which will make Jamie
Anybody
Thacker.
left?
Did Harley go?
Probably not, to be honest. No, I didn't go.
Whack-a-mole.
You did? Didn't
I'm gonna
you?
hit some. Well, actually, I think I need to move.
No,
over.
this is new ground. I went
Oh,
first.
then yeah. You gotta hit him.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him. I forgot that I removed her. Yeah, that guy. 11.
11
Just
That'll
hits.
is a hit. Standard success. Because the
Okay.
target number is 11.
Well, I have the
Coup de grace.
yeah, that one.
All right, so add a bonus die.
Coup de
Coup de
grace.
grace.
Come on. Yeah.
Reroll.
Oh, counted as a 5 in a row, right?
Yeah.
Count as a 5 and reroll.
18 points of damage.
18 versus his toughness of 9. It's going to be 9 result points, which is 1 wound and 2 shock.
Die.
He'll take that.
He'll take.
So he is now looking pretty wounded,
And pretty scuffed up.
As it is
pretty scuffed up.
Jamie Thacker's turn.
Okay.
It is Jamie Thacker's turn.
She's gonna go up and hit the guy.
So she rushes into battle.
Approved actions were intimidate and what?
Taunt.
Taunt. She will also be intimidating the man
Okay.
with a.
All right. You going to intimidate first or taunt first?
Doesn't it sound?
Or
Doesn't it
intimidate
go
or attack?
simultaneously? Well,
That's right, because you can't get the bonus from your own.
right. But we're gonna miss on all of it.
All right.
As I rolled a 3, which makes it a -6, so -8, a 2, and a 3.
Okay. And I believe that is all of you guys.
Nope, not me.
Oh, nope, that's right.
Good time for the dice to fail.
Did we get the elf?
Yeah,
He
the elf
is
still needs to
looking
get
for
hit.
a clean shot, but he doesn't have one.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna multi-action as well. I guess intimidate and then smack him. And I'll just tell him, "My wife has appeared. Your shit is wrecked." Okay, that's it. What did you say?
About you, hubby.
-2 on all the actions.
Okay,
Because you leaned into the mic for that.
so I guess what's his
My
defense
hubby
against
over there.
taunt?
Not that
Currently,
hubby.
it is 9.
Well, Saturday you said
Okay.
so we can hear you better.
So then that would be a +0 currently. So I'm gonna need to use this last one here.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 plus 17 is 29. So that is +9 on to my 8 is 17 minus 2 is the 15.
Okay, so that'll make him very vulnerable because he's already stymied.
Oh, and do I get the player's call?
You do get the player's call,
Escape down the pit?
telling him to get away or flee.
Run.
Yep, and I guess does the same roll count as my attack?
Yes.
Okay, so how many bonus die is that?
2.
All right, so it's
From
2.
the die roll, it always caps out at 2.
Okay, so that's 8 on the bonus dice, +2 for the weapon is 10, and then my strength is 11, so that's 21.
21 versus toughness of 9. That's 12
Told
result
you, my
points.
hubby comes in, and things get
He's
wrecked.
going to attempt to soak it. And he does not soak it. You drive your sword right through his neck.
Bow.
or sorry, you smash his. I forgot. You don't have the sword.
But I feel like that's not Mike appropriate.
And he falls to the ground,
Well,
quite dead.
Oh, so I get a card.
As he falls and combat ends, the whole platform begins to shake, and you see parts of it falling off into the pit below.
I mean, let's get out
Time
of
to
here.
run.
Everybody's running.
Yes. Did he have any? Oh crap! I can't. I'm not there to grab anything because he was a caster.
I wanted to loot the body.
I mean, you can still play that.
Can I?
I was just going to say, let's grab the body and run.
Okay.
She's got something that puts a random magic item from the magic item table on it.
Okay. We'll deal with that later.
Run.
I'm guessing
Are
me and
we-
the firefighter
run?
grab him
Are
and
we
start
ending soon?
running.
Yes.
Okay. Like soon
Um,
as in not an hour.
Not an hour. No.
Okay.
We'll end faster.
So as you guys are
we gonna
making
end,
a
like,
break,
less than 45 minutes?
much less than 45 minutes.
Sorry, Mike just.
I sassed her, and she decided to continue.
You guys race up the stairs, as do the captain or captives, and you make it to the bridge. As the last of you reaches the ledge, the temple falls away into the darkness piece by piece, leaving only the stone walkway out into an empty chasm, and a few last hanging vines. As you guys are looking back, one of those vines twitch as if pulled from below, and then you see Turek's head pop up over the edge.
Who?
Turek.
The
Oh, that's
dwarf.
the dwarf that fell down with the sword.
And she does. As she's swinging an arm up, the sword lands right on the bridge,
Good
She's
motherfucking catch.
trying to pull herself
Um,
up.
I will go
Hubby,
help.
you better grab her and
Yep.
help her up. You're the
Help her up?
strongest.
Mhm.
You're the strongest person I know.
You were jealous.
All right.
Am I hubby?
We don't kink shame the dwarf.
As you pull her up,
I'm not.
all of the
I thought she
captives
was not
are just like
crazy.
babbling at you about how they could feel their life force being drained, and they shudder to think what would have happened had it been completed. And thank you for saving us. And are you guys the dragon slayers that the little girl told us about? And they just keep going on and on and on. And suddenly Amelia just looks at you guys and says, "Can we go home now?"
Jamie will be like, "That's why you're supposed to stay with your accountability buddy."
We don't call him that anymore.
I don't care. You don't know what they do in London?
So the trek back to the surface is pretty easy.
Mhm.
Amelia seems to intuitively know the easiest way back, leading you back along a different path.
Go, Amelia.
And within an hour, everyone is back at the museum. And when she's asked how she knew which way to go, she just shrugs and says, "I just knew."
She's possessed.
In the following weeks, attacks from above and below continue to ravage the countryside. The most stable pockets of resistance form around recognizable landmarks like Big Ben and the Palace of Westminster and even the National Gallery, along with anywhere that other Storm Knights choose to take a stand. Allies like Turek and Nurin appear from Aysle. Apparently, their world was in a state of civil war. You hear tell of a legendary knight named Tolwyn of House Tancred suddenly returning from the dead, and you also learn that Lady Pella Ardene, who was the High Lord of Aysle, was actually possessed by the spirit of someone named Euthorion.
We're done, and I'm not going to get a magic item out of
No. Weeks later, you're still in London helping out where you can when you hear jet engines, a rare sound on the Aysle now. A tilt-winged aircraft comes to a landing and an older man in combat fatigues emerges. He looks you all up and down and introduces himself in a gruff voice. "My name's Quinn Sebastian. I'm with the Delphi Council. We're an organization dedicated to kicking the High Lords off Earth, not just here, but everywhere. To do that, we're going to need heroes, the best. I'm looking for the Storm Knights that people are calling the Dragon Slayers. Know anyone like that?"
Me, it's me.
And that is where we call this part of the story to an end.
All right.
So are we done with Aysle?
We are done with Aysle. Next week, Pan Pacifica.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Okay, but I've still got a Cosm card to play. Courtly Love. You said last session the bards would sing of our deeds, so. In London's fair city, Where subways are creepy, I first fought a fight with Sweet Patty, my love. As we wrestled a lion, and soon he was crying and running away from Sweet Patty, my love.
He's changing the lyrics.
I mean,
On the fly.
Yeah.
did you have this prepped?
I thought about it this afternoon.
Fantastic.
That's beautiful, sir.
That is awesome. All right. Next stream is going to be tomorrow night, and that will be Rise of the Rune Lords as we continue on with the Skinsaw murders. We'll see everybody tomorrow night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Oh.